my God, sorry guys. I don't know. I thought I was even kicked out by Facebook. Here we go. We're new again. Weird, weird. Hi there. That was a very interesting topic earlier, but let's move on. Hello. Hey, I'm sorry guys if whoever here right now was here earlier. I don't know what's going on. I cannot get inside to the stream again. I'm not sure if it is the StreamYard and it's off in YouTube. So I'm back. There I am. Hello, Marthas. Hi, Brett. Thank you so much for stopping by. Naneth, Jacob, Van Dylan, thank you so much for coming back. And I'm back. Hello, Brett. How are you? So, the topic earlier was interesting. Thank you so much, you guys, for your answers and honesty. It's highly appreciated. So, it's also good to have different topics at a time. Ting, ting. Just give me a moment. Let's share this. Sometimes. After a few minutes, I sent a message to us if everything was good. Ha ha ha. Oh, you did? I didn't know. That was a real good topic. Never going to sit to get rid of Karens, aka people like Robert Louis. Sorry, I had to say. Oh, it was just annoying though. That's a very annoying. That was a real good topic. Yes, it was. It's very confidential. So here we go. There's another good topic. What is the basis of the right and wrong? I don't know what's going on. I want something. I I had all the streams that was all let's say a fun stream, and somehow I feel like I want some intellectual stream. Like, okay, who invented the first microscopic and all that stuff. What do you think about the vaccine? Something like that. You know, something. Gotta love those that attack people only to complain later when being attacked. I know, right? Jeez. I'm sure I will have a basher. They will go to other people's stream and bash me, that's for sure. That's how people are doing. Hey Brett. Oh my gosh. Ken is here. Hi Ken. You're back. I'm sorry about it. There is no vaccine for Rona yet, so no comment. All right, we cannot say anything about it right now. You are back. Yes, I'm back. I'm not sure what's going on earlier. I had a call, I had to answer it, but normally I can get inside. I can go back to the stream, but they didn't let me, so I had to end it. How are you, Ron? You didn't say anything about the topic earlier. Hmm. So now, what are the basis of the rights and wrongs? Here we go. I need to have somewhere like, a topic that doesn't related about relationship, not related about dating, is all topic all over internet over and over again. I want a topic that some we understand, Vicky, you have a life other than YouTube. Thank you. But pretty much I bring my life in YouTube. People, you guys see me what I'm going in the day. But once I'm started doing a real thing, it wouldn't be the same. That's exactly why I can just chill and relax because my daughter's not here. But after that, Good evening, Vicky. Hello, Sean. Good evening. The basis from wrong and right is the wrong is not right and the right is not wrong. No worry, life comes first. Always. That's the reason why you sent me here. I'm in my friend's place trying to sell her stuff, doing all the marketing in some other platform, going out with friends, going to the beach. YouTube doesn't stop my life, so no problem. So, yes. Yeah, but regarding with the topic earlier, we were not done because it's actually taking off. So, what is the right and the wrong? So, we cannot like it's almost like a continuation of the topic that we have earlier. Abortion, you're a pro or against? So, see how's the weather over there today? It's beautiful here today, Shen. So yeah, what is the wrong and what is right when it comes to the topic? I think I do agree with Marthos and Keen Augur when it comes to that, right? So I am pro life. That is very clear because I raised my daughter. I didn't abort her, even though it could be the first reason to do, like thing to do. But I kept her because I think I couldn't handle killing my own person or my own kid. But at the same time, with all the other reasons, it could be acceptable. Good afternoon now here. Good afternoon, Judy Love. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's highly appreciated. So that's the reason why what is the basis of the right and wrong here? Because I think giving the situations earlier that we just said, I mean, there is also wrong. There's a lot of wrong um, reasons to abort a kid. And I think you know what it is. Oh, but as we said, it's always the decision of the woman. Sometimes it's wrong, really wrong decision to do. Hello to the 12 people in the chat. Thank you so much for coming. So our topic for today is what is the basis of the rights and wrongs, and it is regarding to the earlier topic that we had that just cut off because of the stupid platform, I guess. All right. And what is the rights and wrongs? What is the basis of the rights and wrongs regarding abortion? Nice weather can, but it's starting to get cold at night. Too still good weather, sunny. And look at her now. You have a pure, warm heart, beautiful daughter. You can be proud on yourself for having it in the way as she is. Thank you. Right and wrong were taught to me by my parents. Okay. Yeah, I think same here, Michael. Same here. So this is how we are molded in the society, that's for sure. We have been taught what is the right and wrong by our parents, and then goes to our society. It comes to everything, and then later on, we discover ourselves what is the right and wrong for us because we are our own person and we have our own decision. So it actually changes, I guess, depends on what situation and whatsoever ways that we have been through by ourselves as we grow. Like for me, for example, I was raised and taught in a very religious family. I've been same here, Mike. I learned a long ago not to judge others and to do the right thing. All right. That is a very judging others is could it's wrong to judge others without knowing the story, and it's right to respect the choice they made. Okay. Same here, Sean, getting chilly at night. Oh, it's winter here. I'm kidding. I wish. So yeah. So it's always very hard to just jump up into conclusions of the things that we hear without knowing the stories, especially when it comes to the stories that's really complicated. Like, we might not agree with their decisions. Why are they doing things? But you could not judge them for doing so because we don't know what's going on. You cannot apply it yourself, but you at the end of the day, you let people do what they do. So it's true, Mike. I um I was raised with a family which is a very my mom is a very my two ex-wives told me I was wrong all the time. Fair enough. Oh my god, maybe really something is wrong with you, Joe. Oh my god. All the time. That's stupid. I don't think a person could be wrong all the time anyways and whatsoever. That's why I don't gonna get married. Yeah. In a sense it's very complicated. Same here, Joe. Two exes that thought they were smarter than me. Elaborate. What's going on? So I'm going to ask you as I just agreed. Like this stream, everyone, or else, or else what? Oh my god. Yeah, you just agree that they are right. Next time we're going to get married, you just have to agree all the time. Then it's very crazy though. How do you see these things that it is just like, for example, you are raised in a society that is like, for example, in a very religious society, like how I raised. You are not allowed to do this, you are not allowed to do that, other than or else the God will punish you, you will be put in hell, this and that. And then later on, as you walk through your life, you notice that the things that, they are telling you to be wrong in the morality or whatever is the thing that it is right for you. Just like, for example, it's okay for they told you not to wear stuff, and then it's okay for you because that's your passion. So I think sometimes as a human, we are raised in a way like a puppy. We are trained, we are molded in this way and that way. If you are taught by your parents that the right thing to do is to be a thief, then you would think and grow that being a thief is okay. So if your parent is responsible enough to tell you the things that is right and wrong, then I think you could grow into a responsible person believing that. But at the end of the day, you could also be discovering what is the right and wrong for yourself as you grow older. There are also some things that like you are, because when a kid, just like for example, that's the reason why people are always telling us to be a model for your child, because need company today, host. Yeah, why not? Thank you so much. Shout out for offering your company. I think I put the StreamYard link. You can come up if you want. Yes, Brett is safer that way. Haha. Women are always right. I don't think so. Men are always right. Let's not get into that. So yeah, it is a very it's this this topic could be a really crazy, like, you know, just like for example, let's the troll changing their hair. Hi troll.
Why are you? Hello. Why are you sad today? Like in a sad day.
No, I'm not. I'm just discussing some topic that's kind of explicit. No.
Personal. Like, well, it's a
No,
tough topic.
yeah. We're discussing about abortion, pro or against, and what is the wrong and the rights basis on that topic. So our first topic that just ended was abortion. Are you pro or against?
Okay.
Prove your point. And now
I.
you have the your
Oh,
point.
sorry. Okay.
So how
Are you
about
gonna?
you? I'm going
Do I
to,
have? Yeah, please.
yeah. Are you against or pro abortion?
I'm against. I'm against.
Okay. Elaborate. Is it all
Well,
the time you're against?
most of the times, yes, because
Okay.
most of the time somebody wants an abortion because of a horrible situation. Well, people are not acting responsible enough to avoid horrible situations. So it's the people's fault, not the unborn baby's fault. Now, you've made your bed, you must lay in it. Or you should have known better to avoid those situations, those people, that crowd.
Okay.
Save, if you create a life, you are now responsible. You either change your lifestyle and raise that life or jump off a bridge. It's quite
Right.
simple.
Okay. So what if, let's get the situation.
People
What if
preach, but they don't know how to practice what they preach.
exactly, but what if the situation is you get a daughter. She's 15. She got
Mm-hmm.
she got gangbanged by a group of 10
Mm-hmm.
and she got pregnant and she got
Mm-hmm.
traumatized because of the situation. She couldn't think straight and she doesn't want the kid because it is a trauma for her. Would it be good to get her into an abortion, or you would stand your your um your stand against
Adoption.
abortion?
Adoption. Let the baby go to adoption.
So you're
If
going to let your daughter continue the 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 pregnancy and have the baby into adoption.
it's essentially not. my decision, but she's 15. That's good lord. I
Yeah, I
just
mean,
don't
this is
see that I could allow an abortion. There has to be a better way to allow the child that's it's not the fault of that baby. It's the result of a horrible thing, but it's not its fault. So therefore,
so.
there's so many things to life that we don't even comprehend and grasp as people. You don't understand why you know people are staring at you from behind you, all sorts of stuff. Those chemicals created during like life and let, well, let me ask you this: in humans take their cues from nature. Most of nature kills off all its defects. Should we kill off our defects? If a baby is born with a defect, should we kill it off?
No, but I'm asking you first about that certain thing. Don't ask me back yet.
Yeah, no, you're right. Uh,
Why are you asking me? Most abortions are not rape
I
related.
don't.
Okay. Excuse me. Let's read the
It's
chat
so
first.
hard.
Skin
Hello,
Yes,
7.
hello, Vicky. How are you?
I'm
Not fine. Oh, what's wrong?
most abortions. Most
no,
abortions are not rape related.
I'm not drunk to low
Uh,
throat. I'm not drunk, Luke. I'm
I don't
just
say you are drunk.
hormonal imbalance. Let's say. Anyway, let's go back. I don't know. I'm just being so
My,
sensitive today. This topic just gets into me because I, most of the
m-
time, if I do live stream like this, if you notice, guy, most of my live streams are crazy because I don't want to be serious. But this is a serious
my
matter
brother
already.
is the one with the red hair. Yeah, sorry. My brother is the one with the red hair, and he told me that you are really sad today. And so that's why I come over because he's unavailable. And I wanted to make sure you're not too sad.
Yeah.
I just come for another chat room and have seen your brother throw. Go go bobo.
Oh my God. I don't know who are the trolls now, but as long as they don't, who is that big guy? Oh yeah, Ken, don't call me that big guy. Oh my God. Remember, it's a okay. Most abortions are simply related to the child being an inconvenience. Thus, the child is sacrificed on the altar of inconvenience. That is sad. I could agree with you with this, Kinsuke, though. Oh, by the way, Skins Sky 7, it's the first time that I seen you here in my chat. Welcome to
You had a hard time with that name. Could you say it 5 times fast, please?
no. Welcome, Skinsky. Skin Sky 7. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right.
No, you said it
So it
right.
could be
No,
true
you
though,
said it right the first.
as though it could be true though. Most abortions are simply related. I mean, there are a lot of rapes going on, that's for sure. But also, others are just, that's exactly what I. Oh, look, I said earlier, like, what is the rights and wrongs of basis of this abortion thing? Because that's exactly like if you are. Yes, first time here, the stream just popped up in my feed. Okay. So there are quite a lot of people also just doing the abortion as a contraceptive. The kid is the kid is what you call that? It's inconvenience for them to that they want to take it off. But also there we have to consider, let's say it's not many, okay? Let's say it's not many. Let's say it's just like 10% out of it. But then I also think
Mm-hmm.
that it is, it depends of the really reason. If it's for medical reasons, if the mom would die of her pregnancy is at risk that could actually kill the mom or the baby inside, I think it's also medical reason to get the babies out. But I was asked by a troll. I'm not talking about you. He's not a troll. I'm sorry, Robert. I was just kidding. Robert asked me earlier if I was against life because I was giving that side comment about abortion that I could actually also said that I would be okay. All right. And he
Right.
asked me about it. And I gave him the things like, for example, if it's medically thing, and if the kid suffers so much trauma and he couldn't let the baby grows in the stomach because of rape, then I think it is the woman's choice and right to do so. But it's just for fun that they don't want baby because it's inconvenience, then fuck them. Because my ex alone wanted my daughter to be aborted, and I stand because I'm against it. So I
Yeah.
think it is it is a very hard situation for a woman. Other than that, we are of all the other things the
That
most affected individual when it comes to this matter and a topic.
that's
And
why it's hard to answer because I don't know until it happens to me, and I'm sitting there talking
mm,
with my daughter or friend. I don't know I don't know, right? That's the hard
yeah,
facts of life we all try to avoid.
yeah, because I'm known a lot of people that aborted their kids for some reasons, and other
And
even
how are
other than and even other of them doesn't want to do so, but it
I know a
had to.
lot of people that have miscarriages. That's hard. I
Miscarriages
have
is very hard.
yeah,
I know because it is the same like losing a baby. The baby has
right?
zero choice protection in some instances. Abortion is the literal dismemberment of a helpless human being. That's for sure. Skinsky.
No, that was my brother, Troll. He's spelt differently than I am.
Did you call did you color your hair today, Troll?
No, that's my
Yeah.
brother, Troll. I'm Troll.
So Skinsky, as I would ask the same question with you. What if you have a kid, let's say 15-year-old, he got she got gang raped, 10 uh brain, yeah, it's not many, but we have to put them into a consideration. It's generally about convenience. Taking a life is hard pill to swallow. Taking a life is a yeah, but these people are the one who are not very irresponsible, I guess. But as I said, we don't know what is the reasons behind that. It's tough no matter what. Even miscarriages is
Do you
tough.
know, host? Do you know what
Thank you for
happens in the martial arts world when you get punched in the face? When
what?
you're practicing in when you're practicing in martial arts and you're sparring with somebody, do you know what they say to you when they kick you in the face? They say
Uh,
you shouldn't have been there.
yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, I'm just, I agree with both sides
Yeah, it's
because
tough though.
it's very tough. I agree with both sides because I myself couldn't do abortion and I could not.
You been you faced it, right? You met
I
all the
fa-
demons.
I faced it, but at the same time, I've
Hmm.
seen people that needs to undergo it.
And also, if I may blow smoke up your bum, you've been fighting ever since and improving and constantly improving just for your daughter. So you're probably a good example of what you should be doing, right? Working and
Exactly.
working.
Cannot eat without working. That's it. So a terrible situation, but the infant is still innocent and evil, for evil is evil. Okay. Um, I could agree with you with that. Skinsky, where are you from? Are you a woman? Are you a man? Are you a mom? It is tough no matter what. Yeah,
It's such
but
a tough
Yeah, and
So
the
tough.
thing is, so like, I don't judge those people that had to do what they are doing, especially when it is the matter of life and death for a mom.
No, you have to find a way to be better person to help them through their situation. They
I'm
don't
a
need no
guy.
more grief.
Tennessee, USA. Ooh, hi, mate. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Skinsky. I'm glad that you
Hello,
stopped by
Mike.
in this because normally my topic is nothing but dancing and being crazy. Right now, I'm
I'm
just
getting
in a
trolled by a troll.
very very normal mood today. So that's why I want to handle this terrible topic. Life is not promised to be easy. Life are challenges and difficulties. Those challenges and difficulties serve to make us stronger, give us empathy, develop visions. Were you be giving the empathy to the person that is emotionally affected because they had to get through abortion, because they had to for a very difficult reason? Would you
Hmm.
give them empathy and sympathy, or would you judge them, or good day? It's yeah, good day to you. It's morning there. My day has been, at least I'm trying to keep the level up, not too down, almost very down, but
Yeah,
I maintain.
just let
I'm
me
good at
help you keep it maintained just for a little bit. Thank you.
life is not a promise to be easy. Yes, exactly. Been there. I'm just 29 years old, but I feel like 50 when it comes to that. And that's the reason I feel like I'm so strong. What if you planned a vacation 7 months away and you found out you were pregnant and you didn't get travel insurance? Wouldn't you get an abortion? Huh? What if you planned a vacation 7 months away and you found out you were pregnant and you didn't get travel insurance? Wouldn't you? I
Why
don't
would you get
think
an
so.
abortion to travel? That don't make sense, does it? What does he
Well,
mean?
someone that has to get an abortion is always a choice. We ought to be empathetic to everyone. Many young people get abortions not really understanding the true implications. Exactly.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
why you have to, that's why it needs to be taught. That's the reason why I would agree with the sex education. Because no matter what, you cannot tell your kid, okay, you are 15, you cannot have sex. We don't know what they are doing. So that's the reason
You
why you
think
have
you can
to.
control them? Every parent thinks they control their kids. They know what they're doing. You don't
Yeah.
know what those kids are doing.
So that's exactly why you need to, it could be we cannot control our kids. Even they are another
Guide them.
different. You can just mold them. You can just give them the wisdom. You can just guide them, but you cannot control them.
Guidance. Yeah,
That's the reason why I want,
yeah.
as much as possible when your kid turning into teenager, let them know what will happen if they're going to do that, going to do this, give them the options so that the abortion won't happen. If there are so many reasons that, it is their choices for sure. No, that's exactly hence. But anywho, it's not even just with the young women. There are so many women, older women, that needs to get through abortion because for some reasons, and they don't even want it. They don't want it,
Mm-hmm.
even want it
Med-
because
med- medical reasons, something to do with affecting their health, even. You know, it's so
vacation.
difficult until you're in that situation.
That's exactly like, you know, there was a moment that I have been judged because I left my daughter when she was 9 months because I had to work. Such an
Hmm.
irresponsible mother I am. Hmm.
To live with your heart being torn out every bloody day,
And they
just to
don't
work
even
and
know
make it work.
how it feels to be that far away. And if I had a choice, I can just be with my daughter, dealing with her until she's 9. But I
I
got
know
to
what it's
move.
like, but I know what it's like, but not to the degree that you do. You know what I mean? I always got to get home once a week or twice a week.
Yeah. Ron Mexico. Hi, it's been a long time, Ron Mexico. Thank you for coming back. No, be more. That's not a good enough reason. Yes, be more. I think no. I would even cancel my vacation. I could cancel my vacation and keep the baby. It's not a very. It's not a reason to get abortion.
I wasn't planning on coming here, but I clicked on it real quick to just give a thumbs up, and I heard your voice, and I thought, oh, crikey, didn't like it. Whether or not I'm wrong or not, I appreciate you letting me come up here and attempt to make you half-ass smile.
You're welcome.
And everybody for that matter. It'll be brief, don't worry. Painful, but you'll get over it.
It was a different world in the 1960s when I was a child, my mom used discipline and I was smacked. But I did something wrong the same in the school, they used the cane. Oh, exactly, Michael J. You know what? My cousin has been sent to Department of Social Welfare Development because she smacked her kid. So right now, you are not even allowed to smack your kid because that's a child abuse. Wow.
You shouldn't use violence for control.
But it isn't
That's a
violence.
personal problem. Well, sure, hitting is violence. There's
So
never a
you're
need to hit. There's actually never a need to yell, actually, or get
no, no,
mad.
that's not good enough. No. Okay. Because
I know it
before,
sounds like hogwash, but you should never have to hit. There's no need
yeah,
for it.
but if we're going to look at it though, I mean, my parents is being okay, let's say it's violence way, but they grown to be more responsible than all the kids right now, or maybe it's just because the generation by a generation.
Right. So a parent that hits thinks that hitting's okay to control things. How come they're not hitting their friends when they're trying to control their friends? Or any adults in a store at a corner store or something? Why is it you can get away with hitting kids to tell them what to do?
It is not hitting to be mean. I think
Mm-hmm.
my mom is a being what you call that. My mom was a religious, and I remember her
Right.
like eating is a
The
discipline.
pain of the pain
No,
of the little smack goes away, but not the mental side of it.
true, Morris. So you're telling me that it's not good on any means to hit the child, like even a smack,
Never.
because it is
Mm,
okay.
There, there's actually never no reason for it. There's other
Parents
ways.
their children, not their friends. Exactly, skin gaze. A smack and beating are
Right.
two different things. Yeah, a smack and beatings
But
are
you
two
need
different
to
things.
well,
And
you
great for
have to teach your child to also know how to be a friend. And friends don't use physical violence to
it's
get
not
their way.
violent.
And that's
That's
all
the thing.
it is. You
A
want
smack.
control. Calm down or I'm going to give you a smack. Don't do that or I'm going to give you a smack. No, when you're not listening, you get a smack. You've just taught your child to control things with violence. That's all you're doing.
Hmm. So it is okay. Like okay, you can
It's
teach
never
the kids. It's
okay.
not like
Your child's going to be raised now to hit other things. And even when it comes to animals, they're going to know that if it doesn't listen to them, it's okay to smack it.
well,
You
I
just
I
teach
do.
when is
Well,
physical violence okay?
a smack and beating are two different things. I do smack my daughter, so it makes me a bad
Yeah, they
mom.
are two different. No, in a way,
See,
yes. Because now
we're
you're
talking about
teaching her to control things with you're teaching her to
no.
control things with
That's,
physical violence rather than intelligence.
that's
No,
the
I'm
thing.
right here. You listen. I'm right. You're teaching
Okay.
people to control things with physical violence or physical means rather than intellectual means. That's all
Okay.
that is.
Okay, you're right, but you don't let me finish.
Okay, well, because you didn't let me finish, and now I'm finished. Thank you. It takes long for me to finish when you keep interrupting me. Thank you.
So what I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
is that I smack my daughter, but at the same time I tell her why. It's not like I smack you and then done.
Hmm.
I
So
told
you can't.
someone.
So why do you add the smack? Why do you add the smack? Why don't you just stand there and say, "Tell me why I'm mad, Nicole"?
That's exactly what I am about to say. I've been telling her already. She didn't listen. Again, she didn't listen. That's why I smack. And then after
Okay.
that, I told her, okay? That's the
What?
thing,
What if
troll.
she didn't listen after that smack? What if she didn't listen after that smack? Then what?
Then she has to explain why she didn't listen. I think I
Another
already told
smack?
you
Another
about.
another smack? Harder? Yeah, maybe a
No,
harder smack.
I just told you what I'm telling about here. Are
Okay. Well,
you
I'm asking you a
judging?
question.
Yeah, I just told you. I'm
We're,
going to give her. She can go to her room until she can think
mm-hmm.
about it and tell me later. That's the thing. I am
Okay.
not like a person that's just smacking my daughter constantly and not giving her intellectual means.
No,
Otherwise, my
I'm
daughter.
not accusing. I'm not accusing you. I'm setting a mindset of how that mentality plays out. When you have to use physical
Yeah,
contact to control any situation, you are in the wrong.
yeah. It also is other are not using the physical situation, but I think it's even better to use a little bit of smack than emotional situation of things. Because for
Can your
me,
husband smack? Hey, can your husband smack you when you're out of line?
just a smack, I think smack is okay. Smack is different from beating.
Well, pardon me. No, don't ever say that. It is never okay.
So troll, you mean to say that all these parents, that all this grown up individual right now, grown up to be this way because the way the parents disciplined is in a smacking way, and now
No.
their parents are bad for doing so because they are disciplined in that way by a smack, and they trained
Well,
to be
they.
a girl.
Well,
Why is that?
they're
Why
not.
let's
They're not
why is
bad.
it my parents? Why is it my parents thankful, my mom, thankful to my grandparents the way they discipline them? Why?
Because they weren't taught by their parents.
And my parents are dumb not to know when they're already a grown up individuals. I have been
Well,
smacked when I'm grown.
no, nobody's calling anybody names here, Vic. Nobody's calling anybody names here. Nobody's attacking anybody. We're having a conversation.
I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just giving you an example as well. You are telling
Mm-hmm.
me that all the people that do the smacking are not a good individuals because they
No,
should take
I would
okay,
not use that wording. They were using the wrong tactics to get their point across and teach.
okay, go ahead
That's
your
not
point.
how you teach. Should a teacher go into the classroom and smack everybody with a ruler when they're not listening? Just a light smack, but still a smack nonetheless. Hey, learn
So
this. Smack. Should a teacher give a light smack when somebody's not listening?
that's exactly what I told you earlier. The
No,
parents
I'm
should
asking
tell
you. Yes, can you answer me? Can you
no,
answer my question,
no,
please? Answer my
no,
question.
no.
Okay, well, then why is it okay for a parent to do it? When you're supposed to be the prime teacher, you're supposed to be the main teacher in life. Why isn't it okay for teachers, but it's okay for the parent?
So it's okay. Let's say it's not okay for a parent. So all these parents that has been spanking their kids are not a good
Is
parent.
wrong.
So
No,
what's
they're
then?
just doing some. No, they're doing one thing, one aspect in their life that is incorrect.
Okay. So you
That's
mean to
all.
say
I'm
that
not attacking.
so it's not wrong, but it's incorrect.
It's the point of using physical contact to control a situation is horrible and needs to stop.
Okay. So let's say, for example, if me, I am telling my daughter, don't do this because it's not good. Okay. I'm telling her why it's not good. And then she did it. I forgive. She did it again.
There is no example you can give. There is no example you can give
No,
that
no,
makes it
wait,
okay to
why
hit
not?
for control. To use
Okay,
to use
so
physical for
so it's
control is
incorrect.
always wrong.
I am
Always.
incorrect parent.
You just do you understand? You literally said it's okay for your husband to smack you if you're out of line. Do you know how wrong that is?
So I am incorrect parent then.
No, you just said it's okay for the husband to hit you.
No, we're not talking about husbands now. I'm talking about me or other. So my parents are incorrect parents because when I'm doing the wrong thing and I didn't listen them constantly many times, they smack me. So they are
That's
wrong
wrong,
parents.
and I'm sorry you have to deal with that because now you're teaching the same thing to your child,
Well, I am not
and, it,
sorry
and it's
about that because I think I am better
I
individual than
know.
other people. I think so.
Well, you think so, but you're not. You think so, but you're not.
Okay, so I'm not better individual than those others. So my parents are raising me wrong because they are hitting me.
That's one aspect of what they're doing wrong. Correct. That's one thing. I don't know about anything else, but that's one thing that's wrong. Yes.
So they are wrong.
Yes.
Okay. So you have two kids, so you never ever smack your children because your children listens to you than their mothers. Isn't it true? That's the reason why your kids getting yelled by
Mm,
their mom and listen to you because they only listen to you. Don't you understand that it's very easy for them to for it's not very easy for your partner not to yell your kids because they don't listen to her anyways. Unless you are also in that situation, then you would
you don't
understand.
You could
No, I mean
literally stab me with a knife. I would never hit you. I'd throw you
I'm
through a
just
window, but I'd never hit you.
I'm just
Right?
giving you
You should
I'm
you
just
can't you gotta change
no,
the mindset. Change
no, I'm
change
just
the
giving
mindset,
you
please.
I'm just,
Do not
I'm just
use vi- do not use physical violence to
no, I'm
control
just
the
giving
situation, any situation.
so it's okay
Yeah,
to
okay, sorry. No, you're right.
all right. Because that's the thing. You said you won't have to judge people or say this to people unless you get into the situation. But you were not in the
Right,
situation of your partner when your kids you literally said that your
right,
kids
yeah.
listen to you, not to your partner. It's not
Mhm.
very, no matter how much your partner try
I
to
said
be really
I said what up I said what about my kids?
I'll
My
show
kids
you
said what?
shortly. You listen first. Anyway, you're right, okay? It's nothing, no one is allowed to hit the children, no one to smack. Troll is right. I'm done.
It's
Yeah.
not it's the mindset. It's the general big picture mindset of how
Yeah,
we want a
that's the thing.
society. We,
There is the
we
mindset
don't
of the
want a
society.
society.
There's also a mindset of
Oh
society
shit.
that thinks that if a woman is wearing less clothes, they're okay to be raped, right? And so it's the mindset that it
Well,
needs to be changed. And there's another
there's
mindset,
a
like the if the
that's right. There's plenty of
marijuana users
mindsets that need to
are
be
wrong.
changed.
Yeah, exactly. But the other thing, there are so many different mindset in different situations. It's almost like so you cannot change the mindset constantly. I think there are.
But
It's also
you can't justify a wrong.
that's
Don't try to
exactly
justify a wrong.
you are justifying the people that constantly you are
Mm,
telling this about this that they should not justify this and that until they are in that position. But right now, I think you do. So I'm not sure if it's
No, the governor.
hypocrisy.
May I answer the governor real quick, please? I've actually blinked many times, but we blink really, really fast, and you can't see it. Skinsky, I was
All right. Thank you so much for that, though. I mean, yes, violence is not, but I think Beatings, discipline, and violence is different. Discipline is different. There is I think
No,
there's a
it's
Bible
it's
verse that's like bunal nga gasa. I hear that from my mom. Mother,
Exoticina, it's not different. It is not different. There's no
let me.
difference.
I am telling
Do you
about
not
my
understand?
troll. I do believe what I believe, and okay, if my mindset is wrong and you're right, it's okay. But it is what I believe, and it's my opinion.
Do you
Okay.
not want to learn and grow in life? Do you not want to take any advice from anybody? You want to figure out the whole world by yourself? You don't have
I
to
have
figure
been,
out the whole
I
world by yourself.
I have been doing it all alone because most of the people
Well,
actually.
yes, I know. Do you not think I understand this and that's why I'm here kicking you in the freaking ass? Because you think you have to take on the whole effing world yourself. You're stubborn as shit. Take some advice. And
Because most of the people that gives me advice also prove me that they are not the people that best to get advice with. Because constantly all those people that give me advice, seeing that I've also seen the things that they're doing and all hypocrisy. So why would I? Anywho, I'm always regardless to this. My mom once told me there is like bunal nga gasa, mahal nga gasa, bunal gamita. That is in my dialect. It's just like the way of giving love is to not to beat your child, but to discipline in a loving way. And that's what we are trying to tell her. Is that disciplining her like, "Pak, I'm going to kill you, smack." You know what I am trying to say? Like I know what I'm doing with my kid. I'm not constantly smacking my kid for her being wrong just to follow me. And I think the people know that. Otherwise, my kid would hit me, literally. But I am not saying that those parents that using their strap to to raise their kids are incorrect parents because there are moments that you have to discipline in a hard way. Okay? So
can you
please,
try to understand my point of view for once, please? Why
actually
aren't you
got
even
to
attempting to understand me? You just
I get
attack my point of view rather than talking about it. You attacked me right away and went defensive like I'm attacking you. I'm not attacking
no,
you.
but I am giving my point and then you just seems like it's you
Then
are
may
coming
I
back.
ask you one more time before I leave? May I ask you one
I
question
want,
and get a straight
I want
answer before I leave?
you. Okay? I'm done. I'm telling you already
When is
what
it
I
okay to use physical violence to control any situation?
that guy. I've never said that it is very okay for me to use violence to control situation. What I was talking about earlier, it is to discipline the kid, in a loving way manner, because in order for you to discipline the kid, you need to use a little bit of smacking is won't harm, I think. Agree with me or you are not taking my advice and you are talking on the wrong world by yourself. That's what he is like constantly telling me that it's okay to attack all physical forms of contact to get your ways incorrect. Well, read is a no-brainer. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe you are being attacked so bad your parents didn't why is it too hard? It's not hard to understand. What I'm trying to say, I'm not saying like, you know, what I'm saying, it is a discipline. A way of discipline is different and a way of being violent. And because your parents are violent or didn't care at you at all, so you never get any attack from them, or you think it's violence. You don't know how others handle their parents. You cannot say you are you a perfect parent because you don't attack or whatever. It's not who is keep hitting to control things. Did I ever do it or people do it? Maybe people did it. But the thing is though, troll, the thing is, I agree with you. It's not good in any ways that you are going to use the violence to control things, right? But what I'm saying right here, a smack is a sharp action which indicates no staying. We've got guests coming here at 2 p.m. It's okay, and thank you so much. So some enjoy spiking now. Oh my God. Well, the show has gone back to Japan. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's the thing. Like you, all these parents right now, or those parents that have successful kids, are all incorrect and all very wrong to use this kind of things. Violence is never a good way um to control. That's for sure, right? But just like for example, no, Nicole, diabetes always depends on people around us. I guess. Love ya. And then you're like, oops, you're going to but of course, but not to teach. Yeah, but is it telling like violence is a very broad term? Yes, it is. Like, come on. I mean, you are wanted. You always wants to prove your point as if we don't get it. Of course, we do get it. But the thing is, you don't listen to what other people are implying. For you, you're always right all the time. You're always right. But you don't listen to other people's what they're talking about. We get what you meant. Violent is violence, using violence to physical violence to control things is not good. That's it. But we're talking about disciplining things. If teacher can slap, then a parent why shouldn't either? Because it's not the teacher who raised their kids, for fuck's sake. Are you not an old guy? Are you not a 47-year-old guy that should know this? Why should a parent, why should the neighbors? Is it their responsibility to raise their kids? Is it the teacher's responsibility to raise your kid? Again, it depends on the situation. But in a way, you have to tell your kid why too. You cannot just smack them without knowing, without telling them what's going on. Don't teach me how to act because you don't because I see how you act and I think I wouldn't want how you act. I wouldn't like to follow how you act. How can you teach me how to act when you don't even act very well? How can you say you enjoy the concept of, can you ask my daughter if I am enjoying? Can you ask my daughter if I'm enjoying to use my physical thing to get her away? Are you saying that I am enjoying it? Shout out. And it's sad to watch you see me enjoying it. I think there was a one time that I told you that I got so sad because I was wrong. And did I even smack her because she forgot the password of her phone? I think you used a very bad word in here. And it's being accusations against me that I enjoy of using the physical contact to get my way to my daughter. I don't know. See? I enjoy the concept. I'm already telling you what I'm talking about. I was telling you already what I'm going, and you keep proving like you are wrong, you are wrong, you are wrong. Like, okay, fine, I am wrong. He's always like that everywhere, no matter what his name is. Yeah, because your parent never get things into your way because your parent never care about you at all. I think here, in our civilized world, most of the people are being cared by the parents, and that the way of is, it is a discipline. I know it's not about me, but I'm talking about them too. It's about them because I understand why they do that. I get it. I'm not stupid. Do you really think I'm always stupid and you're always right, Mr. Shout Out? The police use physical contact to restrain religious karma. Yeah, and exactly. And it says it's all the physical violence to control people is bitches. The police are bitch. Yeah, of course you're right. Always. The other stream you were right too. Here you're right. You are always right. You're never wrong. Yeah, it's about people using physical contact. And I said myself, I did use physical contact with Nicole. And you even asked me that. I don't need you up here anymore. I get what you meant. Physical violence is not good to control, but we are my people, okay? The people in the chat and me is talking about discipline. It's not violence, it's two different words. Thank you. I was thought I was wrong. I once thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. You don't listen. You just continue to prove your point, which is nothing to prove because we know what your point is already. Why you have to prove your point all the time when people know about it? See? We just did the discipline and you are going then continue don't continue teaching generation to use violence. We're not even talking violence here. What's wrong with you? Why are you trying to be this stupid motherfucker when you're not? We are not talking violence. We're talking about discipline. So are you saying that the police using their physical strength to restrain the criminals is violence? This is case to case basis, and we're not talking violence against our child. We're talking discipline. If you are if you are the best person we've ever had, then I should all forms of physical contact it's violence. Okay, then the police are violence. Okay, if ever someone is going to kill you, you don't contact them in any physical way because there's violence and you don't promote violence. You just let them kill you. Okay? The lesson will not be taught. You really think these people here in the chat is stupid enough to always to hit their kids? To violence their kids? We're talking about disciplines here. Are you saying that all of these people in the panel that we're talking about discipline are stupid because they're hitting their kids? And bitches, as what you call them? And I am one of them? Slapping to prove a point isn't right, and you all agree, is it? No, I mean you prove your point already. Why are you need to prove? Why you're like we are talking about the discipline and you're talking about violence. What is wrong? I know. Exotic Pinay, my parents give me licking whenever I deserve it. Me too. Well, you are right. You're all going to agree. She said it's okay for her man to slap her. Low. We're not talking about the man though. We're talking about the kids. And why are you going to tell? Why is it okay for the parents to slap their kids and the teachers cannot? Common sense, please. Is your teacher going to teach? It's your teacher's responsibility for you to grow, to provide, and all this stuff? I think no. You have said earlier that it's your responsibility of your kid, not the teacher, isn't it? You are not also being real here. Fake as mofos. Of course, everyone is fake for you, shout out. The only one who is not fake is you, which is I prove the point that you are as well. Where you are talking people's back and you told them that they know and you but they actually don't know. And then you're constantly going there to tell them so that to stay with them so that you can prove that it's just nothing. I'm saying I'm the money we're saying violence. Exactly. But we were not talking about the violence. We were talking about discipline. So why the hell? Yeah, talking doesn't work with them. So please, if you think that we are all motherfuckers, don't ever come to my stream because if you think that you are making me feel better, you keep make me feel worse. Yeah, there is difference between physical and abuse. That's exactly. We were talking about the discipline here, and he keeps telling us that we are talking about violence. What is wrong with this guy? Why is he wanted to? We are talking. Yeah, I know, creative monk. We're talking here about discipline, and this guy is telling that we are violence. Why are you going back to slapping shout out when we're talking about the parents? So you want to prove your points. Okay, I was wrong for saying that. No one should slap me in whatsoever way, okay? But we are talking about the parents now. Parents and the daughter. Parents and the kids. We're talking about this discipline and you right away telling us that their parents are violence. What is wrong with you? If you are this perfect person that knows everything about the world of your perfection and your morality, why are you a freaking sad ass motherfucker that constantly going to people's stream to make them feel better but make them feel worse? If I am fake ass, I think you are more fake actually. Do you want me to prove the points? Live stream? No. His parents didn't spank him because his parents never care about him at all. That's the thing. He never experienced that one. And I think the spanking of my parents did to me give me a good raised me to be a better person, not a person to be violent to my daughter because clearly I am not. And you should be the one who knows that I am not, to be honest with you, because I am more open to you than anyone else. And that's what we call sometimes we learn the hard way. We were talking about a discipline here, not violence, and he keep insisting that we are a violent people. What is wrong? Or he just constantly coming everywhere too because he's right. So guys, do you think that disciplining your kid, Exotic can see my message, the shout out, because I'm happy with school and it's how successful. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to read everything. OMG, this is a very crazy live stream topic and what seems to be dominated by one person. Good looking good in pink, Vicky. Thank you so. I can see that message. I'll give you example. Years ago, I had a neighbor who beat his wife all the time. One day, I got sick of it, so I went over and beat his ass and never touched her again. And that's violence, Luke. Ken. So no matter what, how to control a person using a physical strength is violence. So you're violent, Ken. But guys, I was so wrong earlier to say that it's okay to smack. But I think the smack is just like the way you're like hands. I do if I slap my daughter, it should be in the hands or in the ass. Vicky is an intelligent woman. Lesson learned. And you're going to tell me I have to learn from you? Maybe I could learn if you're going to give me to show me a good example of a person that actually understand what other people are talking about. A lot of the ones against spanking a child are the ones who are good with abortion. A lot of ones against spanking a child are the same ones who are good with abortion. I don't think so, Al. I'm not sure about that. But we're talking about here earlier with like, a disciplining kind of thing with a child. It's not like we are making it like a spanking with a hand won't hurt. A spanking in a little spanking in the butt won't hurt. And I exactly give him the detail. Yeah. And I'm told when my parents hit me with a flipper and they are from Iraq and it's normal and I'm used to it. That's normal, but not too much. Yeah, not too much. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell him. But for him, it's violence, and and the people that does that are all bitches and fake. He didn't. Why would he say that we need to what you call that, the parents or the friends. Like, why would you get outside to that certain family thing? It is the parents' responsibility to discipline the child, not the teacher's responsibility. The teachers are the second parents, but it's mainly from the house. That's why you mold the things from the house. You have to also teach your kid why they are basically disciplined in in that way. Too many trolls here trying to upset your live stream. My parents didn't wear flip flops, so they used a belt. They wore that. Yeah, I had a belt before too. That's my culture, though. It's my culture, though. Exactly. Like the world is backwards. What are you doing to make the world forward? I guess nothing. So why would I listen to someone that don't even know all he wants to do is to prove his point? You usually do it with hand. So though. So yeah, I'm doing it with hand. To my parents try to be best friends with their kids. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I hate trolls. Exactly. That's the reason why if my daughter thinks that I am bad because sometimes I do use my hands to slap her, she wouldn't be this respectful. She wouldn't be this clever. She wouldn't be this loving child to me. She wouldn't be. Vicky has done a great job of bringing up her own daughter on her own. I agree, Mike. And then you're going to tell that people that use their hands to slap their kids to discipline a bitches, a fake ass mofos. I don't mind because I know what I do to my daughter. You can call me that. Or you can call these people that you don't know. See how hypocrite you are? You said don't judge them, and then you are the one who judging people that they are all hypocrites and mofos for doing so. Like, thank you so much for making my day better for by coming up in the panel. It helps a lot. I understand your point. Violence is never acceptable. And I'm very wrong for saying that it's okay for them to smack me for any guy because I'm wrong. But where we're not talking about violence, we are talking about discipline. And that's difference. What I've seen to her daughter, she's a bright and clever, fun-loving young girl. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And because I am also giving my points of view, most of the time I'm being called arrogant, I'm being called fake, I'm being called a lot of names by these people. You cannot stand women like me, so just leave me alone. Brett, if I created an incident like that in public, there are repercussions. Father or mother first, friend second. Brett, OMG, you're so right. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I said earlier that we can just um guide our kids, but we cannot be their owner. My daughter will eventually will decide what she's going to do with her life, but I'm here to tell her she's pretty open her what is going on in this world, the good and the bad. Then it won't surprise her. Then she will know how to make a decision. And I don't need any man to in whatsoever way to teach me how to be a better parent because I am already am, and my daughter thinks I am already am, and I'm not using in any way of violence to my daughter, but a discipline because I love her. I have five brothers. When one of us deserve discipline, we all got discipline. Now I'm older, I see the geniuses that because we started stopping each other from screwing up. See, the other people that don't experience that one because their parents never spanked them, because their parents are actually the parents that are irresponsible, the parents that don't let them, that don't fight them if they go, the parents that don't care where they're going, the parents that don't even think if they eat, the parents that are, and those parents won't spank you because they don't care at all. And I don't understand. He is a good parent, maybe, or maybe yes. But the thing is, you don't judge other people's way of disciplining their child. Violence is not good in any form or any ways, but disciplining is what's the kids needed. And a little slap won't mark as a violence. And I thought you are old enough and smart enough not to know that. I don't know why you have to prove that point. I don't get it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you and how are you? Thank you so much
Yeah.
for stopping by, guys. You are allowed to come up if you want to.
Yeah. How are you? You can
I'm
say that now.
I'm and nah, it's just I'm also really down today. I started with
Uh,
this topic of abortion
yeah.
because
Okay. I'll tell you. I'll just tell you my point of view on it is my dad paddled me sometimes, but I'll tell you right now I deserved it. Yeah, 'cause I was doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. I shouldn't be talking back to my mom. You know, when I was a little kid, or like I did stuff. Like I'll tell you right now, I went to the high school with one of my friends, and we broke a bunch of windows and throwing rocks at the windows in the high school that my brother eventually graduated from. You know, then that was when I was like in I don't even know, I was like in sixth grade probably, like fifth, maybe like fifth, sixth grade, I can't remember. But yeah, so and then I got in trouble for that. My dad found out, and I got paddled for that. I didn't get paddled a lot, but I got paddled sometimes. And you need to, as like a kid looking through it. Now, I'm not a parent or anything, of course, but you need to be
yeah,
a
I was a military
disciplinarian to
man
your
that raised
kids,
me
and
that
you
way.
need to
I
have
had a
your
good mother and
kids
still a
respect you.
rebellious and wonderful
You
person that
know,
would change.
you can't, because I see it happen at IKEA a lot. You can tell. I don't know the parents or their kids. You know, of course, because they're just customers at IKEA. But you can tell when a parent does not discipline
Yeah,
their kids. Their kids are running around IKEA. They won't listen. You know, they're the
yeah,
one the parent looks away for like.
that person has kids. Yeah, that person has kids. He doesn't apply any slapping to his kids because his kids listen to him right away. But
Mhm,
his kids doesn't listen to his ex, and his
mhm,
ex does the reason why his ex needs to yell, and he
yeah,
didn't understand that. Still, I don't understand why he don't understand when he's supposed to
mhm,
know why. I don't know.
yeah,
Anyhow, I was a
yeah, and
military
like you're.
that raised her that way. She has and now a great career and is totally self-reliant and wonderful person. I would change a thing.
Mhm,
Exactly, King Unger.
yeah.
Like if they are so wrong and they are so incorrect, why there are so many of mostly successful people right now are raised in a way of little discipline and a little slapping.
Mhm. And
You
then
cannot
my
stop
thing is too is
the
is
kid
like,
and not telling them what's going on. You should tell them.
yeah, like my dad. I'll
He
tell you
is
right
very
now, he
contrary of the
he, he
person
used to
that he came
discipline
from.
me and stuff when
He
I was
said
a.
that he don't judge, he don't do this, he don't do that, and all these things that he said he would not do is the things that I constantly seeing that he is doing as well.
Mhm. And my thing though is like my dad for example, he
So I
disciplined when
would
I was
not
a
give
kid, but I have a
any
lot of
advice
respect for my
because
dad.
it don't
Like
work.
right now, as I
Because
gotten
most of the
older,
time the advices that he gave me is that
mm, you know,
he's
I was
telling me
I was uh,
this
I was
person
paddled
and
by
that
my dad with a
person,
cutting board, but till
and
right now I deserved it because I shouldn't have been doing what I'm doing. I shouldn't have been an asshole. I shouldn't have been talking back to my mom. And it's not good to now. Here's the difference. Hitting with like a cutting board or you're paddling somebody is different than like going up to somebody and punching them in the face or like throwing them on the ground and then or throwing them up against the wall and hitting them or like kicking them or that's abuse. Paddling them is discipline to teach them what you're doing wrong. And a lot of times the kids are so stubborn that you have to do that to the kid because the kid won't do it any other way. And that's why I see like these parents now they go, "Oh, I'm just gonna put my kid in timeout," blah 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 blah. And most of the time that does not work. And what you can do now though with kids is since you can do this too because you don't have to do always physical. You don't always have to paddle and do something like that. You can take away their electronics and they'll a lot of kids will cry. No shit. Like they're so attached to their electronics. If they do something wrong, you take away like their Xbox, take away their cell phone, you take away their tablet. They'll literally cry like they just like a lot of them like they just lost a loved one. No lie. And so that's
so
another way to get at kids
yeah,
now without doing
excuse me,
violence if
bro.
you want to discipline your kids.
Um, I want to welcome Al. Thank you so much for coming. How are you?
I'm okay. I just,
I
hey, hi, Brett. Yeah, I agree with Brett. Disciplining, I'm good with that. Disciplining a
Mhm,
child. Uh, Discipline is not the same as violence.
Yeah.
You know,
Violence
you're
is not
doing it
even
with
fun for a
the
kid.
purpose of, yeah, you're doing it with the purpose of love and giving them guidance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You don't want them to go to the wrong path in life.
I
Uh,
think he
Hmm.
wanted to prove that I was strong for telling that I could be smacked if I'm in the boundary because that's, of course I was so wrong with that. No one, okay, I was so wrong, and I admit. But the thing is, he is always wanting to prove the point. Please, JC, stop it.
yeah, I think that parents, we don't enjoy disciplining our child. We don't relish the idea of hurting them.
Yep.
It's not done with the idea of hurt.
Yeah, it's not that
We're just trying
idea
to
of
give them
it.
teach them manners and be respectful, doing the right things, giving them guidance. No evil intention. It's just
No,
out of love.
and that's exactly
Well,
what I was trying to tell him earlier. And again, I was so wrong for saying that one, and I admitted it right now because he pushed me to the point that I couldn't even think.
Who
This
was pushing you?
crazy or shout out.
all shout out or whatever hell, or the
Yeah.
shout out.
So
Hmm.
I please, I know you will be. So I don't care
Hmm.
what he's just proving the points. I told him we agree that violence is not good. And he keeps insisting. We are not talking about violence, we were talking about um discipline. And he called us all wrong. That
Hmm.
could point that asked me a question right away that I cannot even get to answer right away. That's just
Hmm.
crazy, this
I
guy.
mean, he was saying, well,
He always wants to say
we all
people
use
just
violence,
to
and
the
like,
point, and he always wants to make people like he's always right. Okay, and he wants people to actually agree with him all the time, which is crazy. Please,
mhm.
JC, enough.
And then I'll tell you one thing, like my dad paddled me when I was a kid, but looking down on it, I deserved it when I was a little kid. And my dad was teaching me how to respect people, how to respect other people's things, how to and I talk back to my mom when I was a little kid. My dad taught me that that's not right. You need to respect women, and I've grown up to now respect women. And if
You were
someone hits a
talking about
woman, dude, I would probably kill the guy if I saw him and he was doing it in front of me. I'd probably kill the guy, strangle him. And he teaches me, that's where it teaches you discipline and respect. And I respect my dad a lot. If my dad died today, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be completely miserable the rest of my life. 'Cause
Ali.
he's the most important
Um,
person in my life. You know, and and we
Ali,
we have a good relationship now. Like at times when I was a kid, we didn't, but
Yeah,
because
this the current generation. I would say people mid 20s below, raised a different way. I'm a nurse. I work in an emergency department,
hmm
and I see a lot of people come in, teenagers. They bring their kids in. Um, Kids have no respect for their parents.
yeah,
You
because
know,
nothing is not allowed right now anymore.
hmm
If that's
yeah,
exactly
yeah,
the point, that also what I'm trying to tell him. Like
yeah.
way
I'm
back,
just
rapping was allowed as a sense
yeah.
hmm
of this.
This, but this is what
People
I
are
see. I
more.
see the kids.
People are
Um,
more. People are more respectful and stuff.
yeah.
Right now, that's not allowed. They're not listening. Even how much intelligence you can give them, they don't.
yeah. Well,
Because
that's what I'm saying is that
they cannot-
this
go ahead.
generation of kids, like let's say people 25 and below, their parents, they've tried that timeouts and tried that non-disciplined way of raising your kid. And I see the product of that. I see these people coming into the emergency
Exactly.
department, F bombs towards their parents, F bombs to the nurses, to the doctors, no
Mhm.
respect at all. They think they know everything.
hmm
These people end up aimlessly in life. They have no solid future. I see it
Yeah.
all the time.
hmm
I was raised getting spanked by my parents. I got paddled in high school. Last time I got paddled, I was in ninth grade for fighting. Uh, it's just a way of instilling some discipline, respect for authority, and nothing evil with it.
hmm
But you're going to see one side that's against it. that's their choice. If it's their child, that's their choice how they want to raise them. I just see the product of their work when they come into the emergency department. I see it all the time.
Just
Yeah,
exactly like
I
before
see it at IKEA too. I work
when you
in
are allowed to
retail.
slap before, when you are allowed to, it's not a slapping that you're going to be violent. It's a slap of love, out of love,
Yeah.
in a way. And the
Hmm.
kids, I've seen the generations. I've seen. I wouldn't be able to talk back to my parents the way the kids are talking back to their parents right
Yeah.
now. And no
And
matter
here,
what
here,
the parents are telling, like it's wrong. No, you're not doing it. Yes, you're
yeah.
not doing it.
And here's
Still,
another
they
thing,
well,
just
shout
really
out to
sad.
those discipline. How would they know the difference between violence and
Yeah.
discipline? That's the thing, though. I don't know.
Here,
I don't know what's wrong
here's here's
exactly
one
because
thing. Here's one thing
um
though. Like now if you lay a hand on your
ex-
kid, the most kids go, I'm gonna call the police. Even if you grab your kid's hand,
yeah,
the
I
kid
need
goes,
to ask
well, I'm gonna call the police. It's child abuse and shit. And
Yeah,
how
I
to
have
like
to
back
tell
in
you
the
a
day,
story about that.
okay.
I was
Hawaiian.
one hospital I worked at. I was working with a lady who's from India, and she was a monitor tech. She would watch the EKG monitors and let
Hmm.
us nurses know if someone had a bad rhythm or whatever. But she was telling us she had problems with her son. Um, Anytime they try to discipline, he said he's going to call the police, call Child Protective Services, on and on. So they had a hard time with him. Said they went on vacation to India, her husband, and a son. As soon as the plane landed and they got off getting their luggage, the husband started smacking the son, saying, "All right, you're going to call the police now? Go ahead, try to call the police." Because in India, no problem with parents disciplining kids. So they were there for
Yeah.
like a month vacation. When he came back, totally changed him. Kids showed respect, was disciplined, did better in his school.
Hmm.
Different culture, different way of doing things, different things that are accepted. But that's what it took to turn that kid around. Unfortunately,
Hmm.
is some spankings.
Yeah. And well, one thing I got too is kind of speaking of a nurse. I knew I had a friend that my mom, well, how I became friends with my mom, babysat him, and then I ended up, he was two years ahead of me in school. No, 3 years ahead of me in school. But that kid, still friends with him to this day, and his mom was a ER nurse at a hospital. I know all about it, like nursing. We used to go to her house when we were kids. We'd ride our bike there. If we had like a cut or something, she would like fix us up because she was a nurse.
Yeah.
And then she's no longer alive. She died of, I can't remember what it's called. It's some kidney disorder. Like she got it, and then like she was in the hospital for a month, and then she passed away. And luckily she got to see her son's grandkid, or her grandkid, her son's son. She got to see him for like maybe like, he was only little though. Kind of sucks. He couldn't talk then. Kind of sucked, but she got to see him at least because his son is 7.5 now, I think. He turned 7 in May, I believe. So yeah, she passed away when he was like still a little baby.
Okay. How to Hawaiian has a question earlier. If shout outs was never physically disciplined, how would they know the difference between violence and discipline? That's why they don't know. That's the thing. But he got kids though. He's raising his
Mhm.
kids without slapping them.
Yeah.
But he was not there the whole time. It was his ex was there until he could. I have been selling cars. My dad would have hold my ass to car and told me so much for you getting a boy, grow up.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then so I think for shout out if the kids are doing bad to their father, even though this and the kid are yelling their father back and the father would, it's still a violence. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's very weird with
But
this.
see, you need to, like with parents
Like,
these days, you need
the
to
way he
teach your
wants to prove his
kid.
points is
You need to
different.
be a disciplinarian first and a friend second. Don't try to be a really good friend with them or like a best friend with them first and a disciplinarian second because it'll never work right.
My daughter
But
would have. Yeah, I thought you told me, JC, that no, you were not there all the time, didn't you? You said that you were with your daughter, but then you had to leave, and then you were not with your son.
until you could. Didn't you tell me that? The thing is, though, how would I want to learn from you when the things that you are constantly showing me is you being so arrogant because you wanted to prove your points without listening others? In
Hmm.
whatever strain, Casey, it's always like
Mhm.
this. You have to
Hello,
listen
everybody.
about
Hi,
discipline. You have
Terry.
to think about and all these people. If you were not being raised in a way, how can you? When the ex and I broke up, I got local work. Okay, then fine. But the thing is, we're talking about the discipline here, and you're getting at into a violence.
Mhm. Discipline is
Good morning,
different
Mr.
than.
Cobra.
We were talking
Hello,
about
Al.
when we were a kid. So right. So
Now, I
stop,
wouldn't want to get spanked by Terry. He
stop
looks like he
being
got some big
a
hands.
telling everyone that we are bitches. Yeah, that
Mhm.
everyone that has been slapped their kids in a loving way, as a disciplined way, as a bitches and a fake ass mofos. Because these people up here in the chat just prove that it's not.
No,
And you didn't know that, probably JC, because your parents are not there for you to give you the spanking because she don't care clearly. That's what you told me. You belong in the stupid shit family.
hmm I can tell you right now, my dad was
I was just
my dad was
telling
around
I
me
was
more
just
than my
telling
mom
you
was.
about the
So
discipline and
my
it's the
when I
and the
was a kid.
violence we're talking about here, and you keep on insisting
Mhm.
instead of taking my advice. What advice should I take from you when I'm telling you? Did I being violent to my daughter? I was
No,
telling you earlier that yes.
let me put
No,
my phone in.
because JC,
Oops,
see,
put it somewhere.
and they watch you turn it, and they watch you turn it into
Let me
you.
put my phone in.
Because you clearly said, Nicole, your daughter. You didn't you? Didn't you call my daughter names? Of course I have issues. You don't. I always have issues in your eyes, JC. Always.
Now, what I got one thing is why does JC always have to change his name and use a troll voice now?
Okay, then
I
if
was
it's
wondering.
not personal attack, well, we can read back the stream when you said I said like it's personally. I use myself as an example, of course, because I was one of those person that used my hands to slap my daughter, right?
Mhm.
And then I said I it goes me into me. It's not like taking it personally. Listen first, and then I yes, of course, you said all these people that use their hands to slap their kids are
Mhm.
violence, right? Right? And I said, it's you're not making it about me at all, JC. Okay, listen, I'm not saying you do, but I was using myself as an example, right? Because I was one of those person as I was one of those person that used the hands to slap my daughter in a loving way, right? Yeah. So you were telling that these people that use their hands is abusive, and I'm using myself as an example to that, right? Well, listen first though. Listen first. Because you said that the people that are using to slap their hands are bitches. And I was one of the people that used my hands to my daughter. And then you told me you want to teach me a lesson because I am slapping my daughter or these other people. I mean, why can't I use myself as an example when I was one of those person that used slapping as a discipline to my daughter? And you were using my daughter's name. Nicole, you just didn't continue because you realized that people didn't know you that you're JC, isn't it? A normal adult would have said, "How? Shout out. Do you teach a kid to not use physical contact?" A normal adult would. How do you teach a kid not to use a physical contact? Well, use like you use the intelligence. I also told you that I already explained to Nicole. She didn't 2 times. She didn't do it. Then there, I do it. And you keep like, what will happen if she won't do it? What are you going to do then? You will attack her more? See? The thing is with you though, if we are going to give our examples, you are just like crazy. Like you want everyone to just like, you are right, you are right, you are right.
Hmm.
Well, because when I give myself an
Yeah, and then
example,
now he's saying you're really blind to her. What are you talking about, JC? We can figure out things for ourselves.
why what I am, JC, that they are blind about me. These saw the whole conversation.
Hmm. I saw most of the conversation. Right. So I'm not judging either one of you guys. I'm just saying that, yeah. Why did he start judging us, saying we're all
Well,
violent?
okay, then you do. I was just telling them most of your you told me that you stopped that because you were not there. You were not there. No, you're not bad to defend. You were not there. You told me that you were not there in the whole life. So, well, you win. Okay. But the thing is, the point is here is that how could you determine discipline and violence when you yourself, good girl, she's not attacking you, she's only saying she disagree. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
come on, dude. Okay, JC, you are right now, okay? Again, please, you are right. No need to prove.
You're never saying he didn't have parents.
I said
Uh,
you have a parent. You have a parent, but your parent, your parent didn't discipline you in a way, didn't spank you, so you cannot determine violence and discipline.
yeah.
Your parents doesn't care about you. That's it. I didn't say you didn't have a parent, but you have a parent that doesn't care about you. Yeah, you're the real man. You're the real. Always. In every stream, you're the real man. I'm the bad one. Always. Yeah, we were actually agreeing with you, and you keep doing like you're violence. You guys are violence. We're not talking about violence.
Yeah, violence is like where you would abuse
What
somebody for
lies
no
did I
reason,
say, this? What lies? I
or
said
abuse somebody because
you
they
were not there most
wouldn't do
of
something for you.
years back. Are you? Didn't you even tell to some other people's stream that you stopped the uh, tracking work because you were not there and you regret it? And you come on. Of course,
And now he's trying to make us all look bad.
it's every time, everywhere. Next time, if you cannot actually help me feel myself better, just don't come in my stream because you don't help at all. I thought you came here to make me feel better, but you actually make it worse
Hmm.
because we were having a normal conversation and you're turning into violence with the things that we are talking about. Go back to the conversation that you could deal because you cannot deal with me because for me ever since for me I am just this kind of person. Okay, I grew up being like
Wow,
that.
now he's attacking me. Wow, JC,
I grew
I
up.
didn't do it.
People, you are hanging out with the grown-up people. You cannot hang out with me because I am not a grown-up person. No worries.
He's a perfect example of what happens when you don't discipline a child.
Yeah, he's attacking me. What I do to him?
You have a
Nothing.
different view of him.
Yeah.
That's what you're guilty of, thinking
Hmm.
for
Yeah,
your own self.
it's okay. If you think I'm hypocrite, I think you are hypocrite too.
Yeah. Everybody can have their own opinion about anything. You don't have to agree
You
with
will
it,
learn
or
shit
you
about
don't
life later.
you
I've been
don't
learning
have to agree
shit
with it.
alone. See,
or not agree with it. You can
oh,
think, you know,
no worries about it. I don't mind what you're saying because I'm living my life.
Hey,
It's
Terry,
for
how were you raised?
Well, I was raised by a single mother. There was five of us, and she used to discipline us like you wouldn't believe, because we was all naughty. You know, if we
okay.
wasn't
Then
naughty, we wouldn't be
I
getting
was
disciplined.
well. When did I spread lies, JC?
yeah.
I said that you were not most in the kid's life. Okay, you were
Mhm.
there 16 years, but in you didn't you tell me that you were in the tracking service that you miss almost all the things like I did. You even tell that when I said I had to go with my daughter, when I had to left my daughter. Why is this lie? And when I said I didn't say that you don't have parents, you have parents that don't slap you. You have parents that doesn't care about you. You have parents that doesn't discipline you. That's why you turned into the man that you right.
Look, half the problem these days
That's
are
it. So did I
with
lie about it?
these entitled people who think that the world owes them everything.
I
You
know
know,
I'm the
they're
hypocrite for
not,
you,
they
but
can't do
I'm not
nothing wrong. They
with
never get
my friends.
disciplined.
Yeah. I know what you're
They
talking
just
about. Like,
Where are you not hypocrite to your friends? You are. When MX broke up, I took the kids for years. Okay, then good for you.
mhm.
I see.
But
But the thing is, these
yeah,
kids listen to you, and you are even complaining that they didn't listen to your ex. Your ex complains to you, and what would the ex do if your kids are not respectful to your ex? Of course, your ex would slap them.
Do you know what?
hmm,
Really,
Then,
do you know what?
well,
Do you know what?
because
Really,
also, you
I'd
want to
rather,
see how I did it with my kids,
Vicky,
though.
Vicky,
I
I'm
mean,
Vicky,
talking.
you're telling me you're not
Vicky,
attacking me after I give myself
Vicky,
an example, you attack me right away. So, come
Vicky,
on.
I'd rather be slapped than to be head fucked by someone like that every time you meet him. You know, because
Yeah,
being head
mentally.
fucked is worse. Yeah, being head fucked is worse. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Believe
am
it or
trying
not.
to physical contact to teach is not right. There is more mature way. And I'm telling you already that I do the other mature way, JC, didn't I? And you still keep going. That these people that do the physical contact is violence,
Hmm.
right? Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that I was talking to Nicole? Why would why would you actually tell me like why you have to teach me like I don't know anything?
can you
Yeah.
imagine a
Yeah.
child? Can you imagine a child that's been brought up being head
Make
fucked
your
all the
movie
time
Trickster if that's your thing.
because
Not
their
your thing,
parents are
Jake.
right?
Vicky,
Not
let
your
You
Terry
know?
talk.
you're not joking, but you are staring.
Yeah.
Don't try to be one of this. Don't try to be.
Hmm. And then put it this way, Terry's got kids, so he knows. I can't. I don't have kids, but I just know how I was disciplined. What I can speak about. You
Vicky,
know, and
there's a better
my dad did a
one
good job raising me, by the way,
me
because he was
attacking me.
there when my mom wasn't for a while. When my
You don't
mom wasn't very present in my
you don't
life.
shit from me. No. Well, the thing is, I was giving myself an example, and just like, you know, and just like you're doing it to Nicole, and then I'm telling myself about intelligence and all that. You don't listen. You continue. That's the thing with you, JC. You don't listen to other people. You just continue right away. That's what happened with what happened in the cheese stream too. I was talking about the past things, and then you are continue telling me that I'm attacking you in the present. That you are bugging me when I was talking about past. As simple as that.
Hmm.
You always wants to prove your point when your point is proven already. Why is that? Why is it important, JC? I'm a liar. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a scammer. I'm a bitch. I'm all that. You prove that, Crowley. And then what? You should listen to what we're talking about first and what we're trying to say before you continue. Then why spread my personal life? if you agree with me in correct thoughts like that. Uh-huh. Maybe when we go to the war defend the innocent, we should just give the enemy a big hug instead of pounding their ass. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should not just continue um shout out, Robbie Battle. Well, because I already agreed with you, and then I already agreed with you. I already told you I was so wrong about this. I told you my points, and you keep telling you guys are violence. You are motherfuckers. You are bitches. Like, come on.
Hmm. Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, because we get into the personal stuff here already. Like you teaching me being a good parent to my kid. Like I am not, and that I have to learn from you.
The trouble is, Vicky, you're going to have to agree with him because he won't stop until you agree with him. As simple as that. That's what them sort of people are like, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
They,
That's why
they,
I always
they,
said
they'd rather just that all the time, all the time.
Hmm.
then I am a scam.
Scum, he
And what,
said.
Scam.
and what does that, and what does that make? What does that make you? You're just a subservient little woman who has to be told by a man what to do in life. That's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
You know. You just agree with everything he says, and he'll be okay. Yeah, simple.
Hmm. I
Why,
know.
you
I
know.
know. My sister was in an abusive relationship that was like that. And if he wasn't right,
All
she
the
was always
things that
wrong and he was always right.
all the
Yeah.
things that you told me is the things that
And
you're
then
actually.
if he didn't get his way, he would like abuse her.
Wait, excuse me. I watch people talk a big game and never act like you, Fridge. The same as you are. You told me that about the person and this and that you never want to be there, this and that. And that is another contradiction that you do. I've seen a lot of the things that you told me, which is a contradiction of what you're doing, JC. So don't get me started. I can give a list. You're not this, you're not that, and you are a big contradiction in this just first 3 weeks or first 2 weeks, let's say. How can you are contradictions of the things that you told me with your actions? You are the person that you claim that you are not. So, okay. Anyway, I don't want you here anymore. You are wrong. You are right. You are right in everything you said. I am a scam. Okay, I am a scam.
Scum, he said. Scum,
Scam.
not scam.
Okay, I am a scam.
SCUM is scum.
I am a hypocrite. I am an attacker. I am all that. Okay, so please leave me alone. I will not go to other people's stream to follow you around. I will not go to your channel. I won't do anything with you. I don't want to. Okay?
Hmm.
Because every time I talk, it always ends like this. So treat me like I don't exist.
Hmm.
Because I cannot
Hey,
easily.
Heidi, darling.
Hi, Heidi. What
And,
is
he's,
the
and
truth?
then now he says you're ignoring the truth. Okay.
What truth do you want me to pursue again? Tell me that. What bad choice not to talk to
He
you?
won't stop
So you want me
saying,
to talk to you? If even I don't want to? I think it is always better not to talk to you actually. And I was so wrong to start talking to you, Evan.
hmm. One thing I noticed is every time you and JC talk, it's good for a little while, then it always blows up in the end. Saying
Yeah.
from looking on the outside.
So I should not give him any chance or opportunity to talk to me, or me myself to be stupid enough to even joke around with him. Yeah, exactly. Didn't I agree with you with that? But you keep telling me that the thing is though, no, fake fuckers. Yes, of course. We are fake. You are not fake.
Yeah,
Of all the people, you are not. You are not
I think
even fake to the person that you are talking to every day in her panel or their panel.
Hey, hey, JC, look, look, there's
Never.
my face. There's my face. Come up on the panel, show your face and talk to me. Yeah? Who's the fake one?
yeah. Don't call Terry a fake fucker. He'll go all out on you. Just let you know, JC. Or he'll go in on you. I'm not fake either. I'll tell you right now. I tell people like it is sometimes, and if they want to hear it, I'll tell them. Or they don't.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah. Also, you are a contradiction, JC, and I think I can tell that you're almost getting into a perv type.
Just because Terry likes to joke about sex, and well, he may be a perv, but he's honest about it.
Yeah, I'm a perv. Yeah, I love it.
I'm a pervert too. I'm a
But
guy.
at least,
Most
hey,
guys
hey,
are perverts.
JC, at least I don't fucking browbeat women into wanting them to think the way
Katie,
I do. You know,
who said that think physical hitting is okay to teach? Huh?
No,
nobody said that. Nobody
no,
said that, as far as I could see.
We're,
and now she's
we're
getting Hyde a
telling
shout
that
out.
slapping is a discipline, and you're turning like it is a violence. See? So slapping,
Yeah, why is it
hitting,
so fucking stupid here? If
ingon
we
siya,
don't agree with you, JC.
nahibaw kag unsa hinungdan ani no. Kay
Yeah,
kuan,
yeah.
kanang kung mamunal
It's a
kag
shout
bata,
out.
palit na daw sa
A
iyaha,
shout out to
bawal na
JC.
daw maayo. Di ba
Heidi.
kita sa una sige matagbunalan ag sinili sa atong inahan? So violence daw atong mama. You'll all agree slapping
Hey,
is okay.
Terry,
Well, because it has been
Yeah.
proven, Casey. The
you know you got somebody when they resort to name calling.
Oh
They
no,
can't
yeah.
beat you with facts.
Yeah,
No. That's it.
yeah,
Right off the bat, once they call name calling, anything like that, you've already won.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably a racist as well. You know, that's the biggest one lately, isn't it? The
well, the
racist.
thing is though, shout out. I admitted that because you constantly asking me things, I admitted that it is so wrong of me. I'm so stupid to say that, and I admitted it already. I'm sure you are there. So come on, they will agree with her. Has go 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 in here? No, it's fucking dumb here. Of course, we are all dumb. You're not. Die, fill me in. Say, so Heidi, kung mamunal daw ta, kung bunalan daw ta, ang ato daw mama, dili daw maayo. Di ba, ang, sa una, bunalan ta kay maoid pagdisiplina sa atong ginikanan? Unya ingon siya nga, dili daw maayo, kay violence daw ang pagpamunal. Ang amo ang gisulti is about discipline. Wala niya gi, ang iyaha ang discipline kay violence. Kuyaw kay ning tawhana, nya ganahan siya nga ang tao mo agree sa iyaha, which is
Hi,
dili gid mo agree.
Dempsey.
Di ba? Kuyaw sa tinutulungan na on. Siya kasabot, bugo, kalagot. Gi-explain na gani ba? Ganahan yun siya nga mo agree niya mga tao. Why would you like everyone to agree with you? When
Mhm.
they themselves see the product of the
Why
people
are
that
you
has been
baffled?
slapped by
Because
their
we're not
parents,
agreeing with you?
the product of the kids now that has not being slapped by the parents. These people seen it. Why do they have to agree with you? Why can't we have our own opinion about this? It's never good to be violence, but being disciplined is different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure their parents are not stupid not to use their intelligence also to teach their kids. Are you saying that these parents are dumb, JC? I don't think so. As what Ken said earlier, They have been hit with a flip-flops by a belt, and that is the discipline. Now these kids right
Mhm.
now are not yelling to their parents.
Mhm.
Yeah, you had your opinion and they have their opinion too. But you are attacking them for their opinion and telling them bitches.
Yeah.
See? No, I don't
Yeah.
get we don't get him too, actually.
How'd you get attacked again?
See,
Yeah, but
look at
Heidi,
Heidi.
Heidi, that,
Grow
Heidi, that's
up
made
parents
Heidi,
despite every time
Heidi.
made mistakes. See?
Yeah, Heidi, that's made you a bad person, isn't it? You know, you go out and smack, your little boy every time. You know, that's
Yeah,
nonsense.
I know.
When you
Your
do
opinion,
something,
but
when
you are actually, yes, JC, shout out. You are um you are you are telling people that they're fake ass motherfuckers. They are mofos. They are fakes. They are bitch. How hard is it are discern between
Mhm.
discipline and abuse? Because for him, if you slap your kid, you're abusive. It's already violence.
Mhm. And I'll tell you right now, like my generation, that
Yeah.
like most of my generation now have
See?
kids,
And
and
how I'm the bad guy because I said that.
most of them are good parents.
Well,
I'll tell you
you're
right
a
now,
bad guy
Kevin.
because you're telling everyone. No, you are the bad guy because you're telling everyone that does that are bitches and fake
Yeah.
mofos. That is just your opinion, then okay. But we do understand your point. But you are claiming that everyone's point of not using it, right? Everyone's point of being is motherfuckers and bitches. Can't
Yeah.
you back up or can't you read the whole conversation how it is
And
how it happened?
he started telling me to shut the fuck up.
No, not Brett.
And,
It's not even about that yet. It's up. Oh, you're not here yet.
but well, I
Incorrect.
didn't do anything. He's telling me to shut the fuck up. So I didn't even do anything.
Well, if it's incorrect facts, then I'm sorry. I was just stated what you told me. Come on, again. She can do wrong. I cannot. Fuck off. Indeed, Terry. Old-fashioned discipline in Philippines includes banking, cleaning, watering plants, cooking, feeding animals, and in farms. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And we are guys. You should tell me that I am. God.
JC, everybody does things wrong. I do things wrong all the time. You know, everybody does things wrong. If I do something wrong as an adult, I get put in prison. Right? If you do something wrong as a child, you smack them on the ass and
Yeah.
tell them it's wrong. It's fucking simple.
Yeah.
It's simple.
The
Okay.
only time you
All
can
right,
put a kid
guys.
in prison is a juvie.
Hey, listen. So it is wrong for me to say that he is not all in. I just told them that you were not when the kids are growing, were you? That's why you came back and stopped your tracking. It was your ex, and that's why you had to stop, isn't it? In your kids' life when they're young. And I didn't say that you didn't have parents. I said you have parents that didn't care about you. Isn't it right? That's why you don't know what is the discipline and violence means when it comes to kids and parents.
He probably has
I get
mommy
that. I'm not
issues.
saying like Haiti that he's not, but the thing is, every time he wanted to prove his points and others don't agree with him, we are all bad and bitches. I
Yeah.
don't think JC is not a good man. Otherwise, I won't be dating him. I would not be. No, I didn't get mad right away because I already give you my the reason about intelligence and stuff, and you wanted to get back to that point that we are violence because we disciplined. We got you actually, but you didn't get us because you wanted to prove yourself that we are all fake and bitches motherfuckers because we're slapping our kids. That's the thing though, isn't it? Is every one of us here said, you are the one who don't listen. It's not good. We get that. But also with the physical, with the intelligence, that's it's where it started when you said that I have to learn because I don't know how to raise my kid in a way that is right. Didn't I tell you that I'm telling my daughter many times, and I think you knew that. I don't need to get your daughter in this panel because as I'm telling you, there are so many people that can prove their points also, that can prove their points that spanking is a way of disciplining. And these people don't just spank their kids without even telling them why or without giving them the reasons why.
Hmm.
And I did. I'm using my intelligence to teach my daughter. Otherwise, my daughter won't be this intelligent. Are
Hmm.
you saying that? That's the thing, though. You don't listen to us. You just want to listen yourself and everyone to get to listen to you all the time. If you just listen to what I said, we won't get in this ways in any matters, in any way, no matter what. And then you started to call us bitches. For fuck's sake. We were just getting to the point, proving also the point that discipline and violence is not the same. And you keep going back to that matter that we are a violence people for hitting our kids.
Hmm.
You made it about you. Because you are telling everyone, because you're telling everyone that the people that used to slap their kids, nah, JC, no matter what, you're right. Okay, you are right. I made it about me. I am wrong. You are right. Okay? Are we done?
You'll never be done, Vicky. You'll never be done.
No.
Impossible. Until
Yeah,
you,
We're
until you,
he keeps going back
until
to the
you,
same thing.
learning for
Keep
until
you.
saying
you
the same thing
agree.
over and over. JC, sorry, but you're a broken record. You keep
Yeah.
going back to the same thing. You're attacking me. You're attacking me. Like JC
Shut up,
keeps
Brett.
saying.
No, I also wanted to have a talk. But then when I give you my example, I give you my thing, you're just like, you guys fake
I'm not
motherfuckers.
making fun of you at all. I'm just saying. I'm just repeating what you're saying, JC.
See?
The thing is, some people have different
Of
opinions.
course,
That's
it's not
fine.
classy here.
Yeah,
This is not a classy stream.
everybody's gonna have different opinions on stuff.
Here.
Everyone has different opinions, JC. It doesn't mean to say that your opinion's right. You know. All right. It's as
Mhm.
simple as that.
Yeah.
I know where is the classy stream, of course, JC. No worries. My stream is never classy. I am what you call that? Haggard and elegant and decent
I
and
don't care what you
intelligent.
say, JC.
So
Don't attack me because I did nothing to you.
well, why did Mickey make it about Vicky? Why? Because you are telling. I just told you though. Yeah, the that's exactly. I just told the issue is that you tried to make us all parents think we did wrong raising our kids when we know that we did a good job, even the smack and us from time to time, and you tell us that we're
Yeah, not like they're
violent.
smacking them on the ass every day.
This is
They
the
only
first.
do it when the
This is
kids
the
act
answer.
up.
Shout out, and then again, why did Vicky make it about her? Why did Mickey make it about her? Because I am one of those parents that use my hands to slap my daughter. No, I am using because you are generalizing the parents. I am one of those parents that use my hand to slap my daughter. And then we took, and then you told me, like, yeah, you should
What are you
use, I
talking
am
about,
using,
JC?
oh, no,
Extreme low
I was
confidence.
talking too. It wasn't a fight though. It wasn't a fight.
Yeah, trying to assist her by.
Why would you assist me?
Yeah, well, why do you need to assist her? It's her
Listen,
daughter.
Brett, let me talk. Um, it's okay. So that's what I said. It was a statement there, and then you're like, yeah, because in any matter, physical violence, physical hitting is a violence. You can do intellectual, and I told you already. Didn't I do intellectual with Nicole? And then again, directly, you're like, you directly, you're just, you're just like, yeah, because you are all fake,
You
but
shut
you
up,
already
JC. I didn't do anything to you.
you believe that,
You got a
you
result of
believe
calling me names.
you believe that, what you call that? See,
That's disrespect,
give you a
JC.
statement about my kid because I am one of those parents that
Thanks.
actually slap my daughter, and then you just like, you need to teach me. Like, I know exactly when to use the intelligence and when to use my hands to discipline my kid. That's what we're saying. And then later on, you just call us all bitches because we permit the violent. That's the point now. So you get it? That's the reason why I'm mad. Because instead of you understanding my point also, you're just calling us bitches and a motherfucker fake mofos.
Hi, Simply Monks.
Then if whatever your point is, if you think I'm wrong, okay, then I'm wrong. But next time, okay, you have your, because I'm defending against your
Oh,
terms and
now he's
conditions, you
saying you
start
started
this,
this.
but nobody will remember that. Oh, you're defending yourself to to start it to be
Yeah.
personal.
Now you gotta do. Yeah.
Oh,
You're trying
okay.
to bring
All
us into
right.
this.
Well, I'm sorry for being personal to you when I was using my daughter as an example to the things that we're talking about right now, because I could use it because I was one of those person that used my hands as a discipline but not violence. And you are taking and you're telling us that we are fake and we are bitches. That's the reason why I get into you personally too. Okay? Now we get it? So guys, it's all my fault for taking it personal. And it's my fault because I am getting into his personal matter.
Hmm.
But it's because also someone asked me if you know what is the abuse of your parents, know what is the abuse or discipline means when it comes to that. So I just get into it. I think you are wrong. You philosopher in raising children may have worked for you. However, it's arrogant to think that's that only with raised children. I said hitting never needs to be used. You made it about you and started getting mad at me. What is the problem here? I already told you. My God, why do we, JC? Why is so hard for you to understand? You are so smart not to act stupid or to be stupid. I get it. Or I said my point already, and the people will hear my answer. Why you have to ask again? We answer your question many times.
Good moves.
So please leave. It's my fault for taking it for. Yeah, I'm not sure why you have to win
Well, what is this about winning?
for your followers. I don't know. It's
Is this
always
is
about
this a
winning.
sport?
Well, you're the same though. You follow someone through thick and thin. Yeah, you are fucking fake too, and you know that you're backstabbing a person, and then you are there following, and I can prove that. So they are not the followers of me. They just like, why are you followers of person? Nako, I'm not
No,
gonna say.
I'm my own person. I don't follow anybody.
because he follows somebody. That's why. Yeah, it's always about winning. I don't know what's going on. You're very hypocrite too. You call me fake. You're more fake. Okay, I'm always a liar to you. No worries. People knows I'm a liar. People knows I'm a hypocrite. People people knows that I am a scammer. You prove all that. You're always right, JC. That's what you want to prove. That's why. Oh, of course,
What are you talking
guys.
about? So,
Please don't follow me at all.
yeah.
Okay. Don't follow me because I am not a person to be followed because I'm the bad person and JC
Hmm.
is the good person and the people he follows are the good person.
Hmm.
I who said
See,
that
now,
hitting to teach? Did we say hitting to teach? We're saying hitting to discipline. Oh my God!
mhm.
See again, guys. We cannot win against this guy. You are a
Yeah.
winner, JC. Sorry to say, but we lose. You're a winner.
Look,
Hmm.
Look, JC.
We're
There's a
talking
few
about
people.
hitting
There's
about
JC.
stopping as a
J,
discipline.
JC. There's a few people in the chat, right, that don't agree with what you're saying. It doesn't mean you're wrong, right? It might that works for you. If you can talk to somebody and get them to stay calm, and you get them to behave, you send them to their room, make them sit on the bottom step until they're good, right? That's fine. If that works for you, that's fine. It doesn't work for everybody, you know.
Okay, then you are right. See, he want us to say that he is right. Then you are right. All of us parents that has been spanked and spanked our kids are all
Hmm.
wrong. You are right. Are you
Yeah.
okay now?
There's different ways to teach too, JC.
Okay. So we are all wrong for teaching or disciplining our
Yeah.
kids by
Not
slapping. We
every.
are all. You are right
Now, here's one
because
thing.
no. Listen.
Not every teacher.
Are you really think that we are just slapping our kids without even teaching them? You don't understand that, right? Put shout out and time out, Lul. I already did, but he needs to see his thing. He needs to say his thing. He needs to defend himself as always. He always want to because we are all wrong. He's always right. So you are right, JC. I am wrong. I am wrong for using my hands to slap my kid when she's
There's another.
see.
Felt
Huh.
things on.
It's not even what we are talking about. TY physical now using physical TY good TY now stop using physical contact to teach lessons. So we are oh my god. Right. I'm teaching my kid all the time with the slap. Very good, JC. Very good.
Yeah. Mm.
You don't know me at all. I thought I know you. I'm wrong or I think I'm wrong over believing in you. And I'm glad I cannot trust you again anymore. If you think I'm hypocrite, I think you are most hypocrite person because you've been telling different things to me that you are doing right now actually. So I'm sorry to say, but it's a big disappointment to me.
Yeah. See, now
Please,
it says you can't use physical
please,
contact. Teach lessons. He's trying to
please
tell you not to
don't
use it.
please don't talk to me anymore in whatsoever way. And I won't talk to you, okay? We're all done. Thank you. Goodbye.
And then I'll just try to change the subject. Did you eat dinner, Terry?
No, I haven't eaten dinner yet. No,
Oh,
it's late, isn't it? Time half
yeah. It's
past
like
8.
9, or no,
Yeah,
8:21.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You should make some. You should make some lasagna bolognese and then send a picture to Adrian.
Yeah,
And that's
should
exactly
do
what I was talking about though, JC. I smack my daughter when I have to. But it's not mean that every time that I want to teach her, I smack her all the time. Isn't it what I'm telling you? Was that I So see, you have to do the smacking or the spanking if you have to, but it's never like I'm doing it every time. And I think you know that. You should. These parents are smacking their parents if they have to. But you are
Sometimes
telling them that they are violence for doing so.
I'll just tell you my point of view.
Why
Some
would I
kids
ask you
won't.
when I know already, JC?
Yeah, how's that always a better
No,
way? Because
because
some kids won't listen to
no, I
time.
think that's
They
no.
won't do
Listen,
timeout.
listen.
If you give them a timeout, they won't listen.
No, wait. I told you already about. I get the point of telling you that Nicole, I do this and that, and then you keep talking. You keep talking that I'm very wrong. You don't even listen to what I have said. You don't even read it. You know what I mean? And then you constantly told me right away, you have to learn from me, girl. Like, come on. How can I not get mad at that when I'm telling you my point, and then you have constantly telling that I am wrong when I'm giving you my explanation and telling me that I have to learn from you because I am not a right parent? What?
Vicky, do you provide for your daughter? Do you do everything for your daughter?
Of
Or do you
course.
let, well, you're the one who disciplines her then. Nobody else. Yeah? Simple. You do it your way. Nobody else's
Okay.
way.
I keep talking because you say lies. Lies about your parents, that your parents didn't give you spanking because they don't care, or lies about that you were not there for your kids when they were young. I have to bounce. Thank you so much, How to Hawaiian. I'm sorry for the drama. I'm sorry. You guys are following this hypocritic scam bag person. Not a good parent. Not a good mother. Not a good girl. I'm a bitch. I'm a liar. I'm sorry, and I hope you guys won't follow me at all because that's Jesse is suggesting that I am that, and you should not follow me because you are blinded by me. Thank you. Making a stories about you. What stories did I make last week? Yeah, it we won't settle, JC. You're always right. I'm always wrong, so it's okay. I'm sure you are doing an excellent job as a mama. Aloha in the room. It's been emotional. I never smothered my kids, although my wife did to me. You're not welcome here. We'll abuse it to everyone here. Just say do one fit get lost. You're not welcome here. You're verbally abusive to everyone here, and it's all on the video. What an
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Hello, people. I'm good.
press.
Good.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Man, I'm just reading all this stuff and listening to this person on there. Oh my God,
Yeah.
got some mental disorder or something, JC? What is on your what? Are you a man or a mouse, my friend? If you got a sec, come up here and talk to all of us because you've just verbally abused us all with your chat.
Nah, but every time we're talking, he just
What
he
what what?
that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I am a scam for telling you about your personal life. What about your kids and your
Mm.
and your
Why doesn't he
parents?
come up on the panel and talk
When you
normally
are
with everyone else? That's what I
when
want
you
to
are
know.
calling everyone a scam bag for
Mm.
for spanking their kids. So isn't it very is it a secret that you have two kids, JC? I think it's not. Why did I don't know. I was just in the I don't know. It's
Hey,
always like
Graham.
this. That's the reason I should not get him in my chat because no matter what we always get into negativity, the two of us. It's
Vicky,
our
Vicky,
mm,
ban him. Completely ban him. End of discussion. He's out. He hasn't got any more, nothing else to say. Don't give him the voice. He's being mentally abusive to everyone in the chat, everyone on the panel, and for what?
to prove his
Mhm.
Just
point.
get rid of him. This is gonna ruin your live stream totally because it's all focused on him and his accusations and chat. It's just crazy, borderline insanity, if you ask me. Just ban him.
Yeah.
Those types of people don't do you any favors. Put it that way.
And you guys are what? Are blinded by me.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're not blinded by you at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm blinded by Terry. He's got his light on. It's too bright. That's what it is.
yeah.
You're blinded by the light that's shining off of his forehead.
That's it.
You don't care. I know Terry well. I've known him for a year now.
Yeah, I know you do. You'll find that funny.
Yeah.
It's all a laugh. But that guy in
Yeah,
the chat, man.
that you sent me is awesome. I sent it to my friends already, and most of them actually agree with that. It's almost like a survey.
Class act. The only class act in here is you, Mr. Shout Out. You're the biggest clown here. I'd love to have a proper debate with you because you sound like a crazy person. Maybe you've been locked up under these conditions too long or something.
No,
Bloody
he's
hell.
actually nice. He's just
So what's his game then? Is he just trying to just completely ruin your live streams every time and
no
take
because
control?
he is telling me that why is it getting personal into me and attacking him. The thing that the reason I already answered JC. It's because it's not attacking. I taking it personal. I am taking it. Okay. You're saying it in general about hitting, but I'm also one, and I'm giving myself an example. And then later on, I already told you. You said about intelligence, and I'm telling you, I am not using my hands every time I wanted to teach my
A month,
daughter.
guys.
And you keep telling your violence this and that, right? And then we go and go on and go on, and then until you called everyone motherfucker and a bitch. And now so then make me mad because you are attacking everyone. So I say
Hmm.
hearing is not. She gets mad. No, I did not get mad right away with this word, JC. So I say hitting is not good. She gets mad. Am I bad? Did I get mad right away to this word? I get mad when I am giving you my point that not every time that I hit my daughter in only if I had to. I use my intelligence as you claim that I did
Hmm.
not. I know what is the better way, but if the better way is not working, I told you that's the way I use my hand.
Hmm.
And then you keep insisting this, and that until you attack other people. You did. I think they don't need to rewatch it. I think they know what happened. Otherwise, they won't be. They won't be.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm back. I got booted. That
No,
was
I don't.
weird.
Welcome
Happened
back.
yesterday, you know.
No, JC, I already told you what's going on now, and then you called me defensive or whatever. If I do, OMG, so what? I already told you. I already told you. It's why it's defensive. It's not defensive. I was just making the point. I never say anything, but the channel makes me smile. Negativity is my thing. Oh, hi, mahal ko. Well, I'm glad that you are having fun with our negativity, Bubble One, and you're smiling about it. I know I'm fake, JC. I'm fake. I never real in your eyes. That's all I want for you. That's
Hmm.
that's all I want for you. So I agree with you. No worries. I am fake, guys.
Hmm. No, I must be fake too then, if I follow you.
Oh, guys,
I
I
just
told
didn't like the fact. I didn't like the fact that what he said. He was implying everything about everyone else.
yeah.
Doesn't even
Mhm.
know any of us. Yet he's making assumptions and making
Mhm.
accusations. That's a
Yeah, he
dangerous
said
thing to
we're
do.
all bitches. That's what he said.
Yeah, he's just being. He's going off on you, then he's going off on us for no reason. So
Yeah.
And
justify that shout out. How can you justify that?
and
Come up
now
here and
and now
justify
we
that
are
to us
talking about
verbally.
you. And now we are talking about you. And now we are talking about you. And now we are bad ones when you are justifying people. So I lied tonight about your life, that you were not with your kid. Okay. Well, I'm not saying the whole life though, but most of their childhood you were not there until you had to stop tracking. Isn't it true? Isn't it true that your parents didn't spank you because they didn't care about you? You are
No,
getting into people's
he's
life.
just a troll causing trouble. That's all he is. Nothing but a troll.
What sense?
Mhm.
Yeah, of course. It's a sense. It's very sense that you're talking about that we don't understand. Everyone
Yeah, it makes
else
the
around.
most sense. Come on, JC.
Well, I'm going to drop down, Vicky, because I'm not partaking in this man's insanity.
I need to end this stream, guys,
Bye, Chris. Bye,
See you
bye,
later,
Vicky.
guys.
because I'm already
Bye,
having a
Vicky.
break actually today. I'm so down, and it's just
See you,
just
Terry.
See you
Bye,
later,
Terry.
Chris.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye, Al.
See you later.
Bye, Vicky.
all
I don't
right.
know where you're going. Yeah.
See, he is again. You are so good at what you do, giving man attention aside. Um, no, don't worry, Bubble One. You're okay. You're fine. See, he is attacking Monk, offering services
Yeah,
to
he's
women.
attacking Monk for no reason because Monk just said what was going on.
Okay, and not
He stated what.
personally. Learn to take
Mhm.
advice next time, be and not
Yeah.
personal.
So your
Sure,
advice always right, JC?
sure, JC. Sure, sure. No problem. I would. Do not let it get into an exotic
Hmm.
Pinay. You
Well, she
know,
was kind of having a bad day already, but
no problem with that. I will take people's advice because we won't be talking anymore again. So it wouldn't be nothing going on like this again, Mr. Just Canadian. So no worries, JC. Your contradiction friends knows best. Yeah, you are also contradictions
yeah, you're attacking us now. Well, what do we do?
who actually live on YouTube. You too. You just actually live on YouTube. You cannot tell me that I'm just living in YouTube because my life is not just on YouTube and you've seen that. So I think they
I
have their
choose
life.
here. I'll tell you
Terry
right
has
now.
his
I choose to be on YouTube.
Red has
I
his
could do
life
other stuff.
working. Um,
I choose to be
I'll
on
go
YouTube.
about him. Terry, I think Terry has his life.
Yeah, I've just got a little life. Yeah.
You're you're actually leaving. You die soon. Aren't you also just living also in YouTube, JC, because you are forced to, not because you want to? No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about others. Oh well, Yeah, of course.
Hi,
Good.
hi, Jay.
Showed that very fast. What did I miss? No, you missed nothing, JP Card. It's just a drama because I'm taking JC's advice personally because I got mad. I'm taking everything personally of JC because I love him so much, guys. Yeah, I'm being flowed all the time, JC. I never write. I am never right to you. I'm always being flowed. So,
Vicky, just ask yourself this: do you really need all this nonsense in your life at the moment?
number one, it's okay. You don't make me feel bad. I was feeling bad already before you came. No problem.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
It was not just about me, JC. It's about everyone that you are telling, calling names when they are trying to say that.
You should give him some discipline by removing his wrench.
Yeah.
Start with that. That'll be the equivalent of putting him in a corner.
You're doing timeout. Yeah.
Sorry for your loss. Just remember before you ban me, turn into you and then attack me for no reason. Well, the reason why I attack you is because you attack everyone. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know. Okay, I need to go. See you later. See you, Luke. Thank you so much. Later,
Bye, Luke.
Ken.
Oh, Luke.
Dr. Dre,
Oh, this is the first time I see Dre here.
Bye,
Welcome,
Ken.
Dre.
Hey, RC, how you doing? You all right, David?
Sup? Have you heard the rumor? That's why
my,
you're here.
my favorite rapper, Dr. Dre.
Nothing but a G thing, baby. One of the songs he did with Snoop Dogg.
You said it started on people, didn't you? Like you were calling people bitches and fake ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, and he told me to shut the F up, and
No, not that one, Brett. Just before you came. I can't believe you just said I started attacking people. Oh my gosh. Why would the people feel attacked if you don't?
yeah, that's why Monk left the panel. He didn't want to have, or Creative Monk left the panel. He didn't want to have to deal with it.
You know, I love it when people start digging a hole and they dig it too deep and they can't get out, so they have to make excuses why they dug the hole in the first place.
Yeah, and we're not talking about digging a physical hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely will get some rest. I'm really feeling so done whole day this day.
All right, Vicky, go sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later,
Yeah.
David.
Bye, Terry.
See you later, Brett. See you later, Al.
All right. Later, Cobra.
Bye, David.
What
Bye.
do you want me to say, JC? What?
Keep the snake clean.
Wait.
Terry, keep that snake clean.
Yeah, you
What
know,
do
you
you
know
want
what
me to say? I already told you. I
his
already
name
told
means?
you.
It means the car.
I
That's
already
why he has the
explained to you.
Cobra, AC Cobra. His name.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing him say that.
Yeah, that's his favorite car. That's my dad's favorite car too. A '65 Shelby Cobra.
Yeah.
My dad also likes the 50. He said he also really likes the 57 Chevy
Na
Bel
nabuang
Air.
ko diri. Sakit pa sa kong ulo nito hanay palagot ti kasabot. Kung nang gi-explain sa iya, di ko ganahan mo ban sa iya kay inom kog kape yatay. Okay, then I told you all the time already. I am wrong for sharing your private info, but the thing is, it's not private anymore because it's very clear that you're telling everyone that you are not, that you have kid. What's the private with that? You're telling everyone. I thought you're telling everyone all about your life, and now it's a private. Didn't you tell in someone's stream that you tell everyone about your life already, and the only thing's missing is your face? Now it's private life. What? I'm telling the public thing that you already told about your life, isn't it? I already told you I'm wrong. Okay. What do you want me to do? Do I have to kneel down and cry in front of people? I told people I am wrong. Holy cow. And it's something before you go to bed. I don't.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah,
Lefty.
exactly. I told him that I just have to block him and stuff like that. And he would, for fuck's sake, I am very wrong tonight for taking everything personal. Okay, this and that, but come on. People feel being attacked by you. It's them too. Don't just. Never understand why people who discuss for private life online.
Jones.
I came here and it was going well. I said
You
to
know, my
you,
fantasy team,
you need
fantasy
to
NFL
know,
team.
but I'm bad at I'm bad at you. Ugh, you just make it a shortcut, JC. No, you were not a bad guy right away. You turned into a bad guy when I was telling my thing about I am giving my points about hitting, and the people are saying their points, and we're calling all us. You call all us a bitches. He insulted everybody just because these people didn't agree his opinion that hitting is that we don't that hitting is teaching, whatever was that. He said that it's not good to teach by hitting, you know. Live your two-faced life. Of course, you have a one-faced life, JC. You have a two-faced life for sure. And you're not a perv. And you are
No,
not a perv. Should I tell you why also I can call you a perv? Or maybe an hypocrite or a fake one? But of course they won't notice that because they need you. They won't listen to me because they need you. Listen, guys, I say hearing is never good, and now you cry like we will turn into a shout out is a bad. No, I think it's not that. Everyone would be mad at you if it's the case like this. Hitting is never good. And I told, yes, it is never good. And I am giving my points that I only hitted my daughter if I need to and if I had to. And you are constantly making, and people are hearing that I'm a bad person because I hit my daughter, I spanked my daughter. When I told you that I'm using words first, and if she don't listen many times, I hit her, and then you constantly telling us that we are violent people because we hit our kid, and we are calling everyone fake ass. Then that's how it started.
$2,500. Jesus.
You lied about personal life. I was not lying about it. Didn't you have two kids? Didn't I tell them that you were gone when you were not there when your kids are growing? and you came back and that your parents didn't care about you, so you don't know about the
Jones
spanking.
is tearing it up.
Didn't you told me about that? I wouldn't tell these people about that when you didn't tell me. Now I'm a liar. You wasn't saying a thing to me about your personal life. What? You wasn't saying those? How would I know those if you didn't tell me? No, of course it's fine, JC. You're a wrong you're a right one. We are all wrong. We are all wrong. Every time. Yesterday in Chase Stream, you're right. I was talking about the past and you're making it I am attacking you in the present when I was telling you about the past. You never listen. No. When I question us, you cry? No, actually not. I was giving you the answer and you are the one who cry because you never listen to our answers. You're the one who needs to grow up. You question things. We are giving you the proof of your question. And then once we are giving you our points, you don't listen, defend with no facts. I have no facts to defend that I'm raising my daughter pretty well. Is that's where I get mad though. I'm using myself as an example of the people that you are calling like an hypocrite because we're using our hands to um to discipline our daughter, and then I'm telling you about it, and then you're calling people name. See, you're calling out everyone about it. Shout out. No, actually, JC, I don't need anyone to protect me. I can protect myself.
Mm.
But please, you are right. You never wrong, JC. I am always wrong in your eyes.
No, I
And
because monks are just doing that because he's a respectful guy. What he saw you were doing in the chat.
sorry.
It's okay.
I am wrong. You are right. We are all wrong for hitting our children.
Yeah, quit judging me, JC. Jesus.
We are wrong, JC. We are wrong.
Now,
You
now,
are
now you're going at me for no reason. I didn't even do anything to you.
JC. We are all wrong for spanking our kids. Heidi is wrong. Everyone is wrong, and you are right. Okay, that's it. That's about it. And I am wrong because I'm sharing your supposedly a public life already, which is turned into private now to people. So I thought
Bye, Vicky. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna let him talk shit about me either.
you got Brit after watching porn already. I don't care what Brit is doing. Do you care what your friend is doing? And you are still and you are
Yeah.
still being
Bye,
friends with them?
Vicky. I'm gonna go. Thanks for having me on the panel. Thanks for coming to my
Bye,
channel
Brit.
when you do. Thanks for the love. Bye.
I only talk when I have to correct a false, and it seems to be constant with you. I'm false all the time, for sure. I'm never right. I'm always false. When I am telling when I am trying to when I was trying to tell you the fact that hitting is okay until just like you hit your kid because she swore to her mom. That's it. That's it's fine. It's fine to do that because she's cursing the mom. You can hit the child. I'm not saying that I'm hitting my daughter constantly and you just wanted to like yeah in whatsoever way you are using violence you're not promoting that. How could you? No, I'm not going there anymore. Dre to Shea stream when he is there because it was just won't work out well with us.
I've even, yeah, right, Lisa. That's why I'm telling him. Like I'm getting it into personal to me. The reason is because he is telling that in whatsoever way spanking is violence and it's not correct. There's a better way. The only thing I said was using physical contact to prove a point is wrong. All right. And why everyone was so mad, if that's what you said. You are talking about the violence, JC. We're talking about discipline and you're talking about violence. Using physical contact to prove a point is wrong. And I was telling you earlier, it was, and that's the thing though. We were talking about the discipline and talking about proving a point of teaching. And I was giving you the reasons. And you kept on going, and kept on going. That's how you're wrong because you kept on going. When people are actually giving their things already about that, and you kept on going, and you're telling everyone that we are a fake ass, right? No, it's not bow to my role. They have their own say. Are you stupid? Did I tell them what to say? No, you are the one who keep on going, dude. You're welcome, Jay. Just make sure you know. Thank you so much. Yes, no worries, Jay Picard. Everyone learns, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Jay Picard was one of the person that gives me super chat, and the next week I banned him because he being not good in my stream. And I think I have a point if I'm going to ban you. Shout out. It's not now. You got the point right now. I accept. I should not use it, even though I'm the spanking. I should not use my personal experience being a mom that spanks to this topic because you take it that it's making me personal. So it's my fault. But I think I should not let you come here, and I will never will. So please don't even bother next time because it's very clear that no matter what, how the topic is, no matter what is our intentions is, we won't go be civil to each other. You can't be civil to me, I can't be civil to you just because all the time you are right. I asked you what lie I was at. What is lie about it? Shout out. I didn't tell them that you don't have parents. I tell them you have a parents that doesn't care about you. Isn't wrong? Is it a lie? When I told you that you are gone away from your kids when they're a kid, is it a lie? I don't think it is. Didn't you tell me that? That's why you stopped the tracking because you were gone. Yeah, because you treated everyone wrong too. No, I already told you. Even though you're going to keep this message back and forth, JC, you know what is no, no, because I said hitting is wrong. I said, I said it is not wrong when it's in the point, right? I said it is not wrong in the point, and then you started insulting me. You started insulting everyone else. I came back to defend. Then you're back. You're gone. We told you. We told you already why we started to get mad because even though you said we're telling you about our personal shit, you're calling us. Who's going to ban you? I'm not banning you, Evan. I just don't want to talk to you. That's it. But I'm not going to ban you. I just don't want to talk to you again. Yeah, I am a player, JC. Go make your own stream and call me a player. Get my videos or pictures from where? Call me every time that you want to prove your points. I don't think so. People didn't think so as well. It wasn't about this one that I was about. I was mad when you are attacking everyone, calling them bitches for for not for not getting into your bullshit. Everyone is fake here, you know. So what can we do? I am fake. Everyone is fake. My followers are fake. Yeah, me too. I call you up unreal. You also a hypocrite. I call you out because I am a scam bag. I'm very tired. Hacky, but we need to listen to him. I'm not getting his wrench. I'm not banning him, but I won't talk to him ever again. This will be the last time. Say all you want. And thank you for coming to my stream to make me feel better. It's really better. It makes it really better. Thank you so much, JC. You're right. It's all my fault tonight, guys. Who banned you? I'm not banning you. No one will ban you. Once again, you only listen to your own perceptions. You don't listen to what we are saying. So go ahead. I'm giving him I'm giving him all the time to defend himself because he think I'm being so personal. So I hope you already do. We're all wrong. Awesome job, real people. No, we are not real. You are the real one. We are all fake. Yeah, hating is good for the lesson tonight, which you didn't get our point. You only want to prove that point. Hitting is good. We are saying hitting is discipline. Tanawa ra gud siya buangon man ginatuhana yun unsa man siya oy. Mas stress jud ko liza kay bisag unsaon. Ganahan ako siyang iban di man jud ko kaban sa iyaha. Apektado pa kay kalagot. Apektado pa kay kuan niya. Oh. Lagkot kayo. Awa ni inag ato niya sa stream ni kuan ugma. Mga take mo na siya. Yeah, I'm so kapoy, but he needs to say all the things that he needs to say. Don't come back here, JC. I'm a fake one. I'm hypocrite and I'm unreal. So you should not talk to me anymore. Okay? So, I'm sorry for taking everything personal tonight. It's all my problem, guys. I hope you're happy, JC.